I'm pretty sure. Yeah, never mind. Okay. Last session where we left off, you had just been accosted by some sons of Ulrich, as they had stopped the wagon, then demanding a toll to go through their gate, their very makeshift gate, which was just a log been chopped down and placed across the road. You decided to say no and to their 5 silver toll and decided to fight them. The fight turned into a deadly combat, and unfortunately Durox suffered 2 broken arms, and Nicholas went unconscious, and a lot of his armour got damaged in the process. You're in the middle of nowhere. The closest place where you could possibly get any kind of surgery or healing will be Middenheim, as well as repairs. But you're currently on the way to Mittelweg, which is a small village, which is where you'll be stopping for the night. It is very much so. When you get to Mittelweg, you're halfway, essentially. Yeah, who's travelling outside the coach and who's travelling inside, please? Okay. Gertie. Yeah. Okay. Brunhild. One of the passengers, where is she? Ulrika and Bertha Young are both on the coach with you. And as you're travelling along, Ulrike, still very quiet. Can somebody say something, please? Right, hang on. How about now? Can you try now?
Testicles.
Big testicles, hairy testicles. Fat ones, skinny ones, hairy ones.
What was the figures you had?
Right, okay. I was just trying to get Discord audio.
Need just to say anything else?
Don't know yet. I'll keep an eye on chat. Okay. Ulrike leans forward a bit towards you, Brunhild. Cheers, Nick. Thank you. I say, your friend's there's a guy in chat called Nick. Hi, Nick.
Talking to you.
Hi, Nick.
She leans forward and
Just got women.
I say, your friends that you're travelling with, they're rather handy with their weapons, aren't they?
Yes, they are sometimes useful in a fight, yes. And unfortunately, in this world, you need to be ready.
Yes, I noticed that one of them is a great sword of Kemperbad. The young man known as Nicholas. He got beaten quite senseless, but he put up a really good fight.
Yes, he did.
And
Most impressive.
That other gentleman, Durox, he unfortunate soul. I heard the bones break from here.
Yes, well, I'm sure he'll be fine. He's a tough boy.
Indeed, yeah. I've never really travelled with people with such martial skill before. And the dwarf, where does he come from? Is he Imperial?
I'm afraid I don't know much about this party of people. I joined them only relatively recently. They liberated me from imprisonment
He was imprisoned.
Oh yes, yes, I was.
Where was you?
And
Where was you imprisoned? Sounds rather exciting.
well, it had its moments, that's for sure. Yes, unfortunately, there was a I was seeking an audience with a particular lady, and I vocalised my displeasure at how she was treating those under her care, and for my troubles, she locked me away.
Oh my. And your friends aided your escape?
Yes, they found me and they helped me escape, and I've been with them ever since. I figured, well, they seem to be quite useful. Behoove me to ally with them for the time being.
Always a wise decision to make, especially one of nobility such as yourself.
Yes, I do appreciate the lower classes and what they do for us. But I also believe that it is our duty to help those less fortunate. And even though it is the peasant's job to serve those higher, it is also our job to keep them protected and safe.
I agree.
It goes both ways.
It does. You're right. You are absolutely 100% right. My sister and I we're from Altdorf originally, wool merchants. But we're travelling to Middenheim to visit a cousin of ours, a lady at court. Her name's Kirsten Young.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That name sounds familiar.
It does. You've met her?
Rings a bell. Anyway. So you're wool merchants.
Yes. Yeah. Well, my father is. We were, that's what our family does.
Ah. Most noble enterprise. Selling wool.
It is.
Very useful. Very useful.
Absolutely, yes. We have a few barges in the Reichland, but it's always exciting to go to Middenheim for this festival. Is that where you're heading?
Yes. We are heading to Middenheim. Yes. We will most likely partake in the festival's activities. That is not the main purpose of our trip.
Oh, may I ask as to what your purpose is?
It has come to my attention that the brother of the lady that imprisoned me has been up to no good.
Scandalous. The other Bertha says as she puts her hand to her mouth. What has he been doing?
Well, from the sounds of things, he's been living a life of pure luxury and pleasure. And he does not mind if a few peasants get hurt along the way.
Oh, that's not right. That's quite disgusting, to be fair.
It's my biggest pet peeve. I hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it. As I said, we should protect those underneath us. We have a duty of care over them.
I believe so too. We should look after those beneath us and make sure that they're happy with their lot.
Happy and safe.
Yes, because
in return, they provide for us. It's a two-way relationship.
Absolutely, because as my father said, doesn't take much for them to grab a pitchfork and a torch and set fire to you.
Exactly. and we need them. I mean, I don't know how to farm. I don't know how to cook. I don't know how to. We need them. They have their uses. They have their skills.
I believe
just as we do as diplomats.
Yes, I believe everybody has their place in this world, and they shouldn't be looked down upon to be there.
That is why I hate it when I see people taking advantage of this system. That is why I reacted such with those so-called toll collectors back there. They were clearly abusing their authority.
Well, they claim to be the Sons of Ulrich, which are a religious group in Middenheim. It might be wise to sometimes keep quiet upon such things, as the deeper into Middenland you get, the more this sort of thing might happen. And I'd hate for you to be harmed. You seem like a kind soul.
I am. Thank you very much. However, I will not stay silent in the face of injustice.
Maybe not, but it might be wise to sometimes acquiesce to the demands within reason.
Oh yes, I quite understand what you're saying. I know all about having to acquiesce to certain demands, and she makes a subtle gesture towards Nobed.
Or Alex Ison.
That's his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alex the racist.
Yeah, he sits there. What? Yes, absolutely. Yes. That dwarf and elf didn't really do a lot, did they, during that fight? I mean, it was just mainly the humans that did the fighting. I don't see why you're gushing over the dwarf.
I am not gushing over the dwarf.
I mean, that young lad, Nicholas. Excellent.
I never even mentioned the dwarf.
Excellent fellow, I'd say. And Durox, awesome man. Absolutely spot on with his fighting skill. As for that dwarf, carrying behind the women's skirts, disgusting.
Brunhild turns back to Ms. Young and says, like I said, sometimes you do have to acquiesce.
Ulrich and Bertha just sort of smile and look at you. As they're sat on the same side as Alex, you're sat opposite to him. The mercenary captain is sat there and he says, I wish I'd kept a sidearm on me now, or like an arming sword or something. I could have jumped in and helped. I kind of feel embarrassed, my lady. All my weapons have been packed away in the luggage on the back.
Oh, well, would you like this? And she will get out her dagger.
Oh, no, it's not. I have weapons. It's just that mine are stashed away. But at my next stop, I will be getting a sword out just in case we come up against any more ruffians. I feel ashamed that I allowed a lady of noble status to fight in my stead. I should have realised that the roads aren't as safe outside of Altdorf, especially in these times. Forgive me, please.
There is nothing to forgive.
Thank you. And as you've been talking, the road, the scenery has been changing slightly as you've been moving through the forest, the Drakewald forest, towards Mittelweg. On the rooftop of the coach, what's the rest of you doing?
Imagine we're playing I Spy.
Okay.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, do you all want to make a perception check, please?
See who's the best at I Spy?
Yeah.
Damn right we do.
Yeah, this would be challenging.
Flapping my arms in the wind. Yeah, when we stop at some point for anything, can we try and ask the priestess person if she can do anything about flappy arms and
Oh, she's gone. She left at the first
dry
stop.
spark? Oh, that was really helpful then.
Yeah, she left at the first spot to the Great Hospice, unfortunately.
Wouldn't it be nice if you had a healer that you didn't keep moaning at?
You might
Okay.
find...
Ours is going to sleep for days.
I do have access to Alo's character sheet.
Can I do some basic healing on myself?
You're unconscious.
You're yeah.
Oh, I am. Oh, yeah.
We'll get to that.
I might make it worse.
We'll get to that in a minute. So, Chomsel, no, you
perception.
didn't see anything. Nicholas, yeah, okay, that's a good one. Is that challenging?
No, I'm unconscious. I'm unconscious.
Oh, okay.
Oh, challenge.
So I'm gonna make that my way.
Okay, no one sees anything. Okay, cool.
I'm not used to this male coif yet.
You can take it down.
Keeps going over my eyes.
Okay, you can try and heal Nicholas to 1 wound if you wish. Or more than 1 wound. But as soon as he gets 1 wound, he'll regain consciousness.
Is that challenging or average?
That'll be average because you're not under stress.
As Steve is trying to fashion a splint, I'm trying to imagine how he'd do that with 2 broken arms, and I figure it's probably easier if Tromsel helps him.
Okay. Where are you getting the wood
But it's
from?
much more fun watching without.
From the car.
You hear
We've only got 3 wheels now.
you hear the coach went, "Oi, what bloody hell are you doing?"
I imagine we go grab some twigs or something. Not twigs, but branches, sturdy branches.
Yeah, sticks.
I have a fencing foil. If that's any use.
If you wait till
It's a savage mob.
Mittelwag, you might be lucky, and there might be somebody that can help. Nicholas, do you want to do a challenging endurance test, please?
Yes, I will.
Okay, you can get 1 wound and you regain consciousness. And then you can try to patch yourself up with heal. So you get 8 plus your intelligence bonus.
How is your heal 80? That is ridiculous.
It is a bit much, isn't it? I'll just see that.
Although you get 20 for average, so don't you?
His heal is 60 plus 20 is 80, yeah.
Crucified. It's not. Ow. It is.
Okay.
So you are being crucified. That's what you're saying.
Okay.
Maybe we should hang him upside down off the back of the coach.
I'll say Alo's there. So let's see what he can do.
I mean, if we have access to Alo and he's able to use regenerate, then I think that makes Steve's day a lot better.
It would, yeah.
But less funny.
He is fatigued as well. Let's see.
Do we have a way to cure fatigue, or was that
He's
good old flower girl?
is infected. He can't.
That was Yuri.
He is infected, unfortunately. Let's see.
For Durox being crucified, does that give me a bonus in future for my storytelling when I tell people about this?
Yeah.
Because it's a funny story.
I'm going to say, surely his regenerate test is higher than 36.
No, it's because he's fatigued.
Oh, right, yeah. That makes sense.
He's got a fever and everything, so is it challenging? Because every magic test is it challenging.
Right.
Okay, he is going to pump that up to 8 rounds and cast regenerate on Nicholas and Durox. Which, if I put this into chat like so. So you have 8 dice rolls. You get the regenerate ability, which you roll a d10 and you heal that many wounds 8 times. If you roll an 8 plus, what is it? It would regenerate on a single wound on a d10 of a roll of 8 plus. So you got to roll 8 or more to get a wound back. If you get a 10, it also regenerates a critical wound. So that's what regenerate does.
And he's no longer fatigued as well.
No, Alo is fatigued. He can't get rid of infections.
Oh, Alo's fatigued, yeah.
So if we do Nicholas first. Nicholas, do you want to roll 8 d10s, please?
How many wounds does Nicholas have at the minute? Is he 0 or is he above 0?
He has 1.
Okay.
He is awake, so he's at least got 1 wound. So he's alright. Okay, so at the start of each round, if it has more than 0 wounds, it will automatically regenerate 1d10 wounds. Who's that just rolled? Me. I guess that's Steve.
Who is the group movement?
Oh,
okay,
Chris.
no, that's Chris.
Okay, so Chris, you receive 34 wounds back, but you can only go to your maximum anyway. But you don't regenerate any criticals if you've got them. And then if we do Steve next, or Durox. Unfortunately, Durox, you get your wounds back, but you don't regenerate your broken arms.
Oh, that was the whole plan.
Sorry.
Well, guess we're turning you into a scarecrow.
Okay. As the sun starts to set, the couch pulls into the small village of Mittelweg.
Oh, no.
And the halfway house, which is an inn with a long, proud history. As you step in, you get the "Hello and welcome to the halfway house, ladies and gentlemen. Please come in, make yourself at home here. We got plenty of ale and drink and food to go around all."
Oh, thank you for your hospitality. Before we indulge, we have a couple of people in our midst who require medical attention. Would you know of anybody local who could help, my good sir?
Well, we're only a small village. The next place, which is possible to have a doctor or herbalist, is Delbers. It's a relatively small town, so you might find somebody there.
I see.
Ollie.
I mean, I could ask around the inn here, but I doubt it. You'd be struggling, I guess.
Well, thank you for your assistance.
Oh, that's all right. Which one of your friends is in aid?
This man here has broken both of his arms.
Oh dear, that's not good.
And this man here has, I don't know what he suffered, but hurt. And this man here is just very, very tired.
I see.
Which one is that?
That's Alo.
Oh, yeah.
So tired.
I don't need any healing. I'm at top now, and I've got no criticals because I sacrificed armor.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay. You're fine. Then it's just this guy with the 2 broken arms.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he needs your full attention.
He looks over your heads, and he says, "Ladies and gents of the inn, does anyone here got any medical knowledge on broken limbs at all, please? If you so, these people require your assistance. I am sure they are willing to pay. Their coin purses are full. Anybody? Anyone? Oh. Okay." And you watch as everybody just looks round at you, and then looks back down at their food or the drink's not doing anything, and he goes, "I'm sorry, there doesn't seem to be anybody about."
No matter. I'm sure he will survive.
Yeah. I mean, Delbers is the next. I'm guessing you're with the Ratchet lines. Well,
Yes.
yeah. Castle Rock. No, you're the Castle Rock group, aren't you? Yes, Castle Rock, indeed. Yeah, they'll be stopping at Delbers tomorrow, I guess. So you might find somebody there. It's an afternoon stop, so you'll be stopping there for lunch, I guess. You might find somebody there before you move on to Sotterum.
All right, we can give it a shot.
Okay. Anyway, unfortunately, we're not sponsored by the Castle Rock, so you're going to have to pay for your board and food. I hope you don't mind. We do have common rooms handy. We also have private rooms as well.
All right, check me in the common room.
Oh no, we've discussed it. The private rooms are really expensive, aren't they? Yeah, common room.
Yeah.
Okay, so my common rooms, because you're with Castle Rock, I'm going to charge you 8 brass a night each.
How much for a private room?
Private room, my lady, I'll charge you, how about 8 shillings?
Is that per person?
Oh, no, that's just for the private room.
It's the private room.
Yeah. Yeah, the brass pennies for the common room per bed.
How many beds does the private room have?
2. You can put them together or split them up, depending on what you want to do. See?
Oh, I would like a private room with 2 beds
And he
for my
gives you-
feet and my.
And he gives you a wink if you know what I mean, miss.
I do know what you mean. I am not interested in what you mean.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. I'm just saying. Meals?
Just a private room for myself
Hey,
and my fellow female traveller.
Okay, yeah. Meals, 1 shilling each. If you want a pint of ale, that'll be 3 brass.
Tromsø will just rock up to the counter and just go, well, 3 of each then, if you'd be so kind. Well, sorry, 1 of each.
Okay, sure.
I prefer the 3 of each.
Today's meal, if you're not fussy, is beef stew with mushrooms.
Aye, sounds good.
Ah, good.
Why, if you're not fussy?
Who's going to feed? And who's going to feed the oaf?
I'll spoon feed him.
You scared him off, Chris.
Okay,
Sorry.
then I shall leave his well-being to you, Nicholas.
Oh no! I said I'd spoon feed him. I'm not. Can't put me in charge of his whole well-being. Is that responsible on your behalf? Oh, God, fucking all right, come on, Jura. Do you need a wee or anything?
He does.
He does. He said earlier. He's been busting for hours now.
I'm not shaking it for you.
He's got an itch as well.
Okay.
Like, I'm sure he can shake it himself. He'll find a way.
You watch as the coachman enter the common room where you're having your meal. And they sit down, order water, which the last time you met them is unheard of. Both of them drink water, or very weak wine, so they're not going to get poisoned by the filthy water if there is any. They also have a stew as well. They keep themselves to themselves. They talk between themselves as well about the day's events and the attack. As they do that, what are the rest of you doing? So I'll go down the list. Brunhild, what are you going to be doing while he's eating your dinner?
I am probably, against my better wishes, sitting with Alex, listening to him bore my tits off.
Oh yeah, he does that.
He does.
He goes on telling you about how dour the Middenland and Middenheim folk are, how boring and droll they are.
Yes.
And that the only time they actually liven up and have a smile on their face is during festival week.
Yes.
And yeah, it's a chore for you. This is penance, probably, of another life that you once led. Gertie is sat there watching you and watching Alex, keeping her mouth shut, not saying a word, not trying to prolong the agony that you're obviously going through by asking questions.
She's wrong.
And that's what you do. So that's going on. Nicholas, what are you doing other than spoon feeding Durox?
Yeah, we'll feed Durox later. It's not doing time yet. I'm going to see if I can find someone to get me armor repaired.
There's nothing here that will repair your armor. No one capable. It's a small village.
Okay.
Armor smiths are usually in towns and cities, not in a village.
Okay, then it's food and drink, and I'll spoon feed Durox. No, even give me here as well. He's out as well.
Yeah. All there is here is really a general store that will sell you common equipment like rope, ladders, nails, hammers, that kind of thing. Okay.
I will go and buy some rope because I don't think I have any.
Okay, yeah, sure.
How much is rope?
It'll be in the consumer's guide. Miscellaneous things. Yeah, rope. It will cost 8 silver, 4 shillings. And if I put that,
Okay, never mind. That would be all of my money.
there we go.
He's
So they have 2 in stock. Okay.
Yeah, no, I can't buy that. I don't have enough.
All right, mate.
Never mind.
How much do you need? How many more days have we got to travel?
You have
I have 9 silver shillings to my name total. Everything else is in the bank.
How many more days?
You're halfway, so you got 3 more days to travel.
So that's what, 1 stop each day, is it, to get food and that?
Yeah, you'll be stopping each night in a tavern or an inn.
So that's 2 shillings per night, basically. So yes, I will give Trunzel 4 shillings.
Holy shit.
4 shillings.
Wow.
4
Yes.
That's pretty life changing. Tromsel will bow his head and be like,
My friend the dwarf.
"Oh, thank you, Gizmo. Mighty kind of you."
It's part of his tenant, so yeah, it fits.
Tromsel's still looking at his pocket. Doesn't quite have enough to afford the rope and also sleep for the next few nights, but this I was still probably going to struggle to, sleep for the next few nights, so that is still helpful. So thank you.
You'll always get somewhere to sleep in a tavern. It's just that it won't be comfortable.
Do you not have much money, Tromsel?
I do. It's just
Banked it.
all in. It's all in the bank.
Oh, of course, yeah.
There will be a bank in Delbers if you want to get anything out.
That does change things.
So just
In which case, I would buy the rope.
because Delbers is a semi-medium town. Yeah.
Hey guys, sorry, I'm with you on voice now.
Oh, hey Steve.
Yeah.
I should apologise for your voice.
Hello.
Yes.
So just so you know, Steve, I'm spoon feeding you and giving you beer, but I'm not being very conscientious of how quickly you swallow it.
Spoon feeding
Taking a
you
bite.
beer. I think
I'll take that.
Nicholas needs to do either agility or dex tests.
Why is that? To dodge my...
To feed
Hang
you,
on.
because it's really hard. You try doing it to a baby, he's like, they don't move a lot, but they still, it's really hard still.
No. They've got a baby though.
I appreciate the help. I would also offer some money to Tromsel, but unfortunately I can't grab it out of my pocket.
Can we get it
That's
for you?
fine.
Well, no, you're fine. I don't really want you rooting around down there.
He already went.
Oh, I already helped you wait.
Yeah, I did hear that.
You really needed to go, apparently.
Okay, Tromsel, what are you doing other than buying rope or asking money from Gismar?
Oh yeah, I'll put that rope in my thing. I will then find somewhere to sell something apparently because I appear to be encumbered.
There is a general store you can sell at, yes.
Right. I take it nobody wants my spade with 2 encumbrance.
Spade? No, okay.
Heavy.
Hmm.
I mean, I wouldn't be able to use it currently, so no.
Just strap it to his back.
Actually, that's not a terrible idea. We could
That's what he did.
One of his
Use it as a
flints-
splint.
Strap it across his arms so his arms are out.
means, yeah, it means he has a weapon as well.
Yeah, well,
And if he falls over, he'll just kind of stab into the ground and stay standing.
I'm going to use the rope to tie the spade to Durox's arm, with his consent, obviously.
I mean, it's irrelevant. I can't fight you off, so...
I will ask you first.
do what you need to.
Alright, I will...
I'm humiliated enough already. He's already played with my knob.
Hang on, I didn't shake it.
I know. Talk about disappointing.
There we go. So yeah, Durox now has a left arm that is actually just a spade.
Okay.
Wait till the morning and he needs you to play with it again.
Cool.
I'm not sure how useful this will be to you, but I imagine it's better than having no arm.
Yeah, I mean, I need to dig a hole.
If we get another combat and they start running at you, you might as well.
Okay.
I'll just start spinning round on the spot.
Gismar, what are you doing this evening before you decide to head for bed?
I'm just listening to the chatter.
Okay, do you want to make a perception check then?
Not gossip.
If you're just listening, no. It'd be perception.
Okay. Yeah, okay, that's fine, yeah. Ooh, look at that. Oh, was that challenging or average? I did it as average.
Yeah, it's still passed.
Okay.
You overhear some people talking, other travellers moving about in the Empire. As you walk between the tables, saying prayers quietly to yourself for the evening in Sigmar's name, you hear one group of people talking, and as you pass by the table, you get the snippet. Here, I've heard mother-in-law of the informant's cousin is a washerwoman at Castle Reichsgard. She reports catching a glimpse of Crown Prince Wolfgang. Said he was more wolf than gang, if you take my meaning. As you walk round, you hear, all these new taxes can mean only one thing. The Graf is filling his coffers to hire troops and mercenaries. He may be preparing to intervene in the growing conflict between Ostland and Talbotland. Or he may intend to break with the Empire and fortify the north banks of the Reich and the Talbach against southern aggression. Aye, that'd be him outright. Apparently the followers of Ulrich are getting more militant too. They're taken to accosting travellers on the road. So they should. We shouldn't allow them bloody softy southerners up here telling us what to do. Damn right the Ulrichans should, the sons of Ulrich, to accost them. Best the Sigmarite coins out of their pockets and in ours, eh? Yeah, you're right. When you move on, you hear another one as you pass by another table. Heresy is being bandied about, claiming that Sigmar was never a god, just a mortal hero crowned as emperor by the high priest of Ulrich. They claim that Ulrich is the true god of the empire and the Sigmarites are heretics. Yeah, tension between north and south comes and goes, but all the bad feeling seems to coalesce around religious differences. Yeah, some of the Ulrican fanatics even want the north to break with the rest of the empire and become a separate nation. I don't know. Sounds about right. But, so being together has been pretty good for us as well. I won't let the Ulricans hear that. I know what you mean. And the last bit you hear is before the night ends. Hey, you heard what the Emperor's done? No? What's he done then? He's summoned all his military commanders to the palace to discuss the problems in Middenheim. He's also demanded that Graf Boris Todbringer, the Elector Count of Middenheim, join him in the capital immediately. But apparently Graf's told him to bugger off. That's not going to go down well. You know what happened in Ubbersreich? Aye, well, that could happen in Middenheim too. Bloody well, I hope not. And that's about the amount of rumours you get as you walk around.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. And we come to Durox, the broken-armed assassin.
Yeah.
Durox, other than Nicholas spoon-feeding you and taking you to the toilet,
The airplane.
what are you doing?
I mean, well, not a great deal. I mean, he's going to be in some pain. The drink helps. He's not overly impressed with being made a spade arm. But I mean,
You could have objected.
he's got an open mind, so he'll go with it for now, and until something better comes along, he'll remain a spade arm.
Okay.
But he's not doing an awful lot else, to be honest.
Okay. Very well. And then with that, unless anyone wants to do anything in this small village, the night ends. You all retire to your relative rooms and bed down for the night. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Everyone happy with that?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. Now, before I move the scene, let me just check the weather.
It's Joel.
Hello.
Oh,
How are we
wow.
doing?
Hello. How are you?
I'm alright. I didn't realise you were going tonight.
Yes, twice in a month. Not bad, eh?
Yeah. I mean, I probably would have sort of like notifications coming up from this server, but I assumed because we went so recently, you were be like your mage campaign or something like that.
No, that's tomorrow. I've got a busy week.
But yeah, I'm just loading up Foundry now. I'll be on.
All right, mate. You've already tried to heal Durox in his 2 broken arms. They didn't.
Who said I would want to do that?
I did that because I thought you might want to. But unfortunately, he didn't roll the 10 to heal the critical, so he's going to have to go the slow route on those, unfortunately.
Can I just cast it again?
No. Otherwise, there's no point to the critical wounds.
Yeah, that's the point of my character. Eternal thorn in your side.
Not at all. Not at all.
Oh, we'll try harder.
Yeah, true. It just means he will try harder.
Yes.
Well, he's going to have to, because
That is all the purpose of the players.
I don't see why I shouldn't be allowed to recast until I roll a nat 1 and make it so I'm unable to cast spells ever again.
Or demons just rock up at the warp and just drag you screaming and kicking into it.
Or you decide the area has corrupting influence and I just can't do anything.
No.
Yeah, that was a good one. I like that.
Apart from getting really stiff
I
arms
did
again.
not like that one. I was useless. I might as well have not been there.
No, you did all right. I mean, I solo played the Castle Wittgenstein with a Grey Wizard, and I rolled with Malignant Influence across the whole of it. He did all right. He did all right. Okay, next morning
I
roll.
survived it.
Yeah, you all lost fate points, but yeah, you survived it. Morning rolls round, and you all clamber onto the coach and ready for your next leg of the journey towards the town of Delbers, where you're informed that you will be stopping for the afternoon. The coach arrives quicker than you expect, due to the fact that you... Do you want to roll either navigation, law Middenland, or just a straight difficult intelligence roll, please?
Is that all of us?
Yeah?
Oh,
Which I'm rolling.
I've done navigation.
Navigation is advanced.
Oh, I'm not going to bother. You've done pretty good.
Okay, so,
Well, no, okay.
so Gismar and Chomzel. You realise as to why this is, and the fact is that most of the maps are inaccurate. And the town and the River Delb are almost 100 miles southeast of their true position and much closer to the River Talbeck. You realise that some people blame the proximity of the Howling Hills for the confusing map makers, while others recall that Graf Boris recently asked his chief cartographer, Gulhein Tobwurst, over other similar errors in his maps. The coach stops or pulls into an inn called the Great Oak Inn, named after a huge and ancient tree that stands in the courtyard. It caters to the Four Seasons coaches as their insignia is plastered across it, providing lavish fare for those travelling on and comfortable rooms for those stopping overnight. Most of the other overnight visitors use the wheel and anchor, however, and this is... but your Castle Rock coach pulls in at the Great Oak Inn for a dried meal, essentially, for dinner. The coachman turns to you and say, "We're stopping here for an hour. If you wish to have a wander around the town, you can do, but if you miss the coach, you're going to have to hire another coach and buy you new tickets. We're not coming back for any missed people."
That's completely understandable.
No, the Great Oak.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, same thing.
Is, is our overall goal Middenheim?
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
So, this is a relatively middle-sized town. Is there anything you guys wish to do within the hour? They won't be able to repair your armour because that'll take a lot longer.
We can
I'll repair my arms.
Grab some lunch.
Oh, shite.
I do actually have this Book of Law, Death and Life still in my invent, so I'm going to sit on the coach and read that.
Okay.
How much do we get for personal short-term ambitions? Because I forgot that I did get armor and a hammer.
The personal short term
That's
is about
50.
1 million XP.
It's 50 XP.
Cool. Now I need to choose another one. Do it.
I can't wait to do my long term personal ambition.
I learn all the schools of magic.
Yeah.
It's never going to happen. Or die trying.
What's the nectar of
Only with
vitality?
that bit.
That's pretty decent.
It is, but it's 10 gold, but they don't have any in.
Oh. Well, that's a rubbish shop, innit?
Guess we best go find another spade.
Brilliant.
Oh, yeah. So, do I need to... Have you already done it, or do I need to remove all my gold from my invent? Did I get this last session, or do I need to just remove all this gold? I've got 4 gold crowns and 5 brass pennies.
Well, you could have banked that if you want, because you want here was your last session.
Yeah.
Yeah, so bank that, or you could say you banked it.
You did say something about either being able to bank it or studying at a library is like your free time thing. So
Yeah,
I said
but
I
you
was doing
still-
like studying.
Yeah, but you
You
still
need
lose
travel
it.
money.
You still lose it though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing is allowing you a banking endeavour and a normal endeavour, so you could pick that up out the bank before you left.
Oh, okay, cool.
So
That's fine then.
So that's that. That's sorted. Okay.
In that case, I wouldn't mind going to get a little drink while I read my book. Something to chill with.
Yeah.
Sounds quite nice right now.
Okay. Geox, are you looking for somebody to try and set your bones?
Yeah, unfortunately, it's going to be kind of my prime objective for a little while.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can understand why.
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
And I'm not allowed to cast spells on him.
No, it's already been tried.
We've got
Evil.
different spells.
Okay, could you roll a gossip test for me, please? This will be challenging, as you're out of towners and you've got a weird accent.
And a weird arm. I've got a spade. Is anyone actually going to want to talk to me?
Who knows?
I can take the spade off whenever you want.
I'll just walk up to people and hold my spade out to them.
What actually
Nice to meet you.
happens?
Judge, take that.
Oh, sorry. So I forgot to change that
They're really,
to whatever.
they're really
No,
intrigued
that's-
by your spade.
You passed. That's not too bad. You'd have at least passed with a +2. There is actually a doctor in town. Goes by the name of Dr. Herman.
Okay.
Dr. Herman Sherman.
Yep. And a quick job will cost you 5 shillings.
Quick job.
Yeah.
I don't want a
Yeah,
quick
yeah,
job.
well,
I want a
that's
good
ridiculous.
job.
Oh. Yeah, I'll have a quick job actually as well.
No, it's not. Not
We're,
bad.
we're only in this place for an hour,
Yeah.
Like,
just to remind you.
Herman needs to be lightning fast.
So how?
That's right.
How long is the coach stopped here again, sorry?
An hour.
An hour.
Oh right, yeah, you best get back to the coach then, mate. Otherwise, you're left behind.
What can he do for me in an hour that's going to realistically help?
Well,
Can he at least splint them? Would that help?
yes, they can try a heal test and see what they can do with you. They
And then, how much gold does he want?
be 5 shillings.
Okay. I will give him
Yeah, you can do that.
shillings. And I'll wink at him with a pleading look in my face.
Oh yes, one of those famous pleading winks of yours.
Yes. That's
Okay.
kind of what I'm known for.
He takes the spade off and the makeshift splint in the other one, and he does actually do them properly, so they're all set properly. He says, as he's going about, he says, bite down on this bit of wood, and as you bite down, he goes, this is gonna hurt, as he starts to set your bones.
Yes.
And you hear him crunching a grind, and it's like, oof. It's like being broken, having your arms broken all over again, but it's realigning the shattered bone in your arms, and then he starts to splint them up. He says that's going to take a while to heal. You're going to need rest and plenty of it. Okay?
Excellent.
About 30 days.
I need a
I'd say.
break.
30 days.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. Suddenly the corrupting influence doesn't seem so bad.
I normally say it, not have it said to me. Do you know what? It could have been worse.
That's true.
Try and stay out of trouble this time, okay? Because I can see these weapon marks on you. You've been hit hard.
Oh yeah, baby.
So
He's a bad boy.
stay out of trouble. Or you might want to get some armour. And with that,
Yeah.
I mean, could you wear leather armor at least?
he could. Yeah, he could. But
A
now
little
you
strappy number.
now your arms are strapped up with splints and rope. You know that the bones have been set correctly, and you're not going to end up crippled.
That's kind of what I was. Do you know what? That was my best kind of plan. That I didn't end up crippled. So
Is that a realistic possibility?
Nothing wrong with being a cripple.
It can be.
knowing Rob, absolutely.
No, that's disgusting. Disabling someone's character.
Oh, and you can lose arms.
Yeah,
You can
Warhammer.
you can lose arms and legs.
God. Boy,
you
am
want to
I
play Witcher?
glad I could use
Oh
Jade
yes,
magic.
trust me. That's no experience. You can definitely lose legs in this game.
Or your head.
I lost a leg for a time.
I'd have to invent a wheelchair.
Falling apart.
No, you can get you if you're very lucky and you commission it. You can go to the School of Engineering in Nuln and commission a steam-powered leg or arm.
Take my arms
Yeah.
off.
You want one of them?
Yes, I had one of them as well.
You did.
I think
Oh, you just had a wooden,
I think
a
Rocket
wooden
bought
peg leg.
Rocco and Dwemlock
How
bought it.
much does it cost
I had a wooden
for
peg
that?
leg, and it got upgraded. Rocco upgraded it for me.
Yeah.
Spent a lot of money, and I got a steam
Power
powered
wank.
leg.
It's like something like 10 gold or something like that.
What?
Nice. Is it more or less for a steam-powered dick?
You can't get those. Only arms and
Oh.
legs.
It won't make it bigger for you just because you're an elf.
Oh,
It's an arm, not just a big dick.
In this hour, whilst Geox is looking for a doctor and getting his arms fixed, what are the rest of you doing? So, Brunhild, I'll go down the list again. Brunhild, are you just eating your dinner and staying with the coach?
Brunhild is trying to get some rest. Is trying to avoid Alex
Yeah, okay.
at all costs.
He's gone for a walk round town.
She's had enough. She needs space.
He did ask if you wanted to accompany him.
No, thank you. I appear to have a headache.
Oh, I see. Sorry, my lady. I'm going for a wander around Delbers. Nicholas, what are you doing?
yes. I'm just gonna go grab some food and then head back.
Okay. Alo.
Well, I'm going to head into the inn, prepared for the racist barrage of comments from the residents of Delbers, and I'm going to get myself a nice cold drink, little bite to eat,
Yeah, that's
take
all
it back
supplied.
to the carriage, and sit and read my book of law of life and death.
Yeah, that's all paid for anyway. So that's all supplied. Because this is only an afternoon stop. Tromsel.
Oh, hey, that's me.
Yep.
Tromsel will wander into the bank with his promissory note and slam it down on the desk and go, I can't read this, but it should say I've got 3 gold. Can I have one of those gold pieces? Also says I've got 30 shillings. Can I have 10 of those?
Certainly, sir. And he takes a look at your note, promissory note. Yep, we'll get this sorted out for you as soon as possible. Bear with. And he heads off into the vault. Into the door at the back of the counter. And a couple of minutes goes by, and he comes back with a leather pouch of gold. And the leather pouch with the money you asked for. And puts it down on here on the bench and says, "Please sign here."
Got and I'll pick up a quill and just sort of do some lines and go, there we go.
Okay.
Escalate quickly.
He looks at it and puts a little bit of drying sand over the signature, and then shakes it off. Perfect. Thank you very much, sir. And then
pleasure doing business with you.
Then he adjusts your promissory note down to the correct coinage.
Cool. I've done that in my character sheet, so
okay.
All is good.
Gismar, what are you doing?
Can we spend any XP?
Yes.
Well,
Oh.
yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes, this is considered a stop or a rest, so yes, you can.
Okay. So I'm gonna.
Oh, don't do that.
I'm gonna get my twin tail comet out.
Oh, that can only be used outside, by the way. Just to let you know.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Well, then I don't have to run away from everybody to try and implode
Yeah.
all the time. So it gives me an option.
I had that
other
on
than
my
that,
warrior priest, and it worked really well.
Yeah. Okay. Other than that, I will just be assisting Durox to the physician or whatever.
Okay.
Okay.
3/4 of an hour goes past, and a dark shadow stands over you, Alo.
Whoa.
You look up.
Yeah.
You see a gentleman standing before you. You know him to be Alex Einstein.
Okay.
I didn't know your kind could read.
Jesus, man.
Excuse
I'm
me?
traveling with Phil.
You're aware I'm an elf, aren't you?
Yes, but you're a wood elf. You like to hug trees, don't you?
Oh, no, I've not hugged a tree for a very long time, many years, in fact. But we are, contrary to your belief, very intelligent creatures. Would you like to have a read? Can you read?
So, of course I can read, sir. I'm a merchant.
Oh, good, good. Well,
What brings you
what
this
you
way?
selling?
What brings you here?
Well, I'm just travelling with my companions. I think a few of them want to go to Middenheim.
Oh, you have friends, do you? That's a surprise. And he just turns and
Yeah,
walks off.
yeah.
Is this in the pub?
No, this is
Lovely
outside in
chat.
the courtyard.
Lovely chat.
And he heads off back.
Adam's made it.
He heads off back into the coach. And
So, for my benefit, who actually is this guy?
He's a knob.
is a knobhead, basically.
Is he?
He's
part
a
of that-
knobhead. He's also paid for our cart journey.
Exactly.
Okay.
I was going to say he is the one that has paid for our coach. Please.
Where did we meet
And
him?
I have tried desperately to keep the peace.
Desperately.
Specifically, desperately to keep Tromsel from interacting with this man under any circumstance.
You do a really good job.
Yes.
Luckily, Jodzel's hearing's done really helped in that.
It
I think
has
I've rolled
taken
some
its
really bad
toll, let
perception
me
checks.
tell you.
I think Brunhild.
We've met him in Nuln, I think, or Altdorf.
You met him in
Well,
Kemperbad.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
That's the
definitely
one.
not a fan of this fellow. He's one day he's going to get a jade blast. That's for sure.
Please don't do it until
I mean,
we
it
get
gets
there.
wood elves, like, you know, fair play. Insult me. Wow. I might just cast regenerate on him. Take that.
Oh.
Okay. So, what are you hoping to get out of this life and death book that you've been studying?
Well, to be honest, it's been in my invent for a while, and I don't really know what I would get out of it. But my character likes to read books, and he likes the law of life, so I'm not sure what I would get out of it. I'm just reading it because I feel like maybe there's some information in there that would be useful. Where did we find it? It was in the tower, wasn't it?
It was in the signal tower, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I've had this for a long while and just never really sat down with it.
yeah. Do you want to do a language magic check?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. So, as you've been reading this for the past hour, what you would be doing would essentially is instead of studying it, you'd be flipping through the pages to see if there's anything of interest. A few pages do grasp your interest, like as in life magic, which you've already studied and got in your own grimoire. You also notice that there's some amethyst spells in there, as well as some necromancy spells too.
Mm-hmm.
You realise that the necromancy is illegal in the Empire, and if you're caught with this book by witch hunters, or even the Sigmarite priest, a Gismar, this could be a problem for you.
Oh no.
Thankfully, it's
no.
all written in language magic, but that doesn't mean to say that a layperson can't read language magic and know what it means, as it is just still a language.
Right, okay.
So you realise that this is a very dangerous book to have on your person.
Right. Well, is there anything I can do with this book?
You can learn amethyst magic from it. That's for sure.
What is amethyst magic again?
The law of death.
Oh, right. That's the bad one, is it?
No, that is legal in the Empire, and it's considered a good school to do.
Okay.
The amethyst was essentially hunt necromancers.
Right, and so if I were to just like tear out and burn the necromancy pages, would this book then be legal?
What you would hold, yes.
Yeah, just cross out the neck.
I think as much as I personally would love to get my hands on them necromancy spells, I feel like maybe I shouldn't.
It's your choice. I'm just saying. I'm just letting you know now that necromancy
what's your sleight of hand like?
is illegal.
Stick him in Alex's pocket without him noticing.
Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah, I'm going to rip out all of the necromancy pages.
Yep.
And no, this is really risky.
I'm not there. That's why I said it.
How am I going to get them on first? I mean, I do have as a talent fast hands.
That would work.
For sleight of hand.
Yeah, that would work with sleight of hand. Yeah.
So can I like,
Just
as I leave the inn, just kind of fold up these necromancy pages and just flip them onto his person? I mean, he did just insult my entire species and me personally.
He that's the kind of thing he does. Yes. Is currently sat in the coach, however, talking to Brunhild.
Oh.
Okay. Do we sleep on this coach?
No, you'll be stopping at the next place shortly. The next place you'll be stopping at is Sautern.
Right, as much as I would love to mess around with this, I feel like the risk highly outweighs the benefits. So I think I am just going to remove the necromancy pages. Is there a fireplace inside the inn?
Yeah, there is, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to carefully lob them into the fire.
As you lob them into the fire, the catch quite easily, up they go, but the flames turn an eerie green, and you can see skulls floating in the flames for a short while, and then it goes back to being a yellowy orange fire again.
I feign surprise, and I'm like, what the hell was that? And just walk away very quickly.
Okay.
What in the blazes was that?
Okay.
But I would definitely like to have a look at this amethyst magic bits in it. That sounds interesting.
Yeah, you can study that, yeah. That could be your next colour if you start studying that if you want. When you get to a high enough level in Jade, you can then move on to Amethyst.
Sure, something to keep in my back pocket.
Yeah.
I think ideally I might like to learn fire next, but
Ooh. Actually, yeah, okay, you could do that.
That was what I was always thinking.
Yeah.
It was either going to be that or light, because the whole like anti-corruption thing sounds really useful.
And light's really good against demons as well.
Yeah, I feel like light's probably actually there because I remember seeing a spell that I can use to reverse a recently taken corruption point.
Yeah, you can.
Which I really want.
Okay.
So yeah, light's definitely next.
If everyone's done in Delbers, we'll move on. As you all gather back around your coach, is everyone finished in this town?
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
And the coach pulls out and starts to head towards Sautern. As it does so, you're about an hour out of Delbers. Can everyone on the roof please make a challenging perception check?
Challenging.
Okay.
My elf eyes, they see it.
Yes, you do. And Durox says, I'm going to send you both a whisper.
Something will still work.
Well, you know what they say, when you lose one sense or your arms, your other ones improve.
So who was the other one? Steve.
Mm.
Okay, let's do it.
Well, this is a weird song that's playing. Loud noises, but there's some figures moving with us at the speed of our coach. They're following us. They're just outside.
Maybe they want to be friends.
Maybe we should ignore them.
Yeah, if you just ignore it, it'll eventually go away.
Hey, doctors always say that.
Yeah, that's what my doctor told me about my herbal approaching.
Why would people be following us?
I don't think they're people if they're moving at the speed of the carriage within the
Pretty
woods.
handsome.
I think these are definitely not people.
Can we pick up the pace a little bit?
You're trying to say they're elves.
Are you telling the coachman?
Yeah.
What?
I'm going to tell the coachman he needs to speed up. We're being
Hurry up.
pursued.
You tap the shoulder. Sorry, go on, Tromsel.
I'll lean into the carriage and what was the big guy's name? Gunter, something like that.
Yeah,
Oh
Gunda.
yeah, Gunda.
Gunda, and I'll just sort of make eye contact with him from somewhere outside the carriage somehow. I don't know how this works, and go. Might be go time. Get ready.
Right. Okay. And you watch the mercenary captain look at you as well. Aye, I got my sword this time. And you tap the coachman on the shoulder. What? What? What's up?
Oh, is this me or is this Joel?
Anyone who's tapping him on the shoulder.
Sure. I tell him there's figures, likely inhuman, moving at the speed of the carriage within the woods. And I feel like they're probably going to attack us. We either need to stop and hold or move faster.
You pointing them out to him?
Yeah.
He looks, and you see his eyes squint, and he says, "Oh, you're right. Nice spot there, Mr. Elf. Steady you up, Gert." And the guy goes, "Yeah, all right. Wow, yeah." And the coach starts to speed up, and he pulls out a blunderbuss from the like a little holster, and he starts to pour in black powder, and he pours in a load of shot, and then gives it a couple of taps on the gangwalk, on the gangplank, and he pulls it up to his shoulder, and he's going, "Steady, steady. Watch that stone there. Yep." And a cloud of gunpowder just explodes out of the blunderbuss, and you see the forest just get peppered with shot, and then the shadowy shapes just turn and move away from you, and he just goes, "Fucking beastman. That should do with him for a while." Yeah.
Are they common round here?
In the Drackwald? Aye. They're a pain in the arse on this road. You've got to keep your eye out for them. I'll reload the blunderbuss and make sure that I got shot in it this time. Thanks.
Do they dare often attack villages?
If there is enough of them, aye. But it looked like it was only a small group, so there's probably wanting to eat the horses and the people inside. But keep your eyes open. Never know when they might strike. Hopefully we can get to Soterm before nightfall. Pick the pace up, he says to his friend. I think his friend's Ernst. And he goes, "Yep, yeah." And they pick the pace up on the coach, and it starts to really now rocket along this road.
I remind them to keep keen eyes out for any logs again in the road.
Yeah, okay. And the rest of the day goes uneventful, and you arrive in the small village, or small market town, sorry, of Soterm. If anyone wants to do a law Middenland or a difficult intelligence test.
I mean, I don't have law Middenheim, but I might as well.
Always works well.
Yeah, you never know. Holy
I
shit!
know this place.
That's why you roll.
That's my one lucky roll for the night, isn't it?
Yeah. Ever since
Gonna
his arms have been useless, he's been really good.
My mind has been opened as my arms have become useless.
I think that's from when you headbutted those people. Got some sense into yourself.
There you go. If
Yeah.
you want to furnish the people with some information, there you go, Steve.
Oh, thanks. You properly delegated that to me, haven't you?
Yep. In the style of Durox.
Well, it's not written in this style of Durox. Let me read it quickly first. Yes. Okay. So this place is called... what was it called again?
Sautern.
I know it really well.
I'll put it in the chat.
Middenheim.
Soda. Soda.
Sautern.
Sautern.
Sotter. Yes. I had a friend who lived up here once. He told me it was a business town. It's quite a quiet place. Yeah. Yeah. There's an inn he reminded me of. What was it called? The Tower, something like that. It's meant to be quite nice. There's a lot of rich people around here. If you want to do some robbing, that's the best place to do it.
I know Tromsel loves Robin.
Yep. Classic Tromsel thing. Robin.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, wealthy people. Lots of bought estates around the town. Yeah, it's a market town. You can do some good trading here.
Alright, good to know.
Lovely, because I've got this nice silk dress that. Looking.
You'll get shot about in this place, no problem.
And
when he wears it, someone will rip it off him.
and as you say in that, the coach pulls in to the Gilded Harpy, a large marble building with grotesque yet undeniably masterful statues outside. And the coach driver says, "This is our stop for the night, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. We'll be moving on first thing tomorrow morning. We'll be heading to Molstead."
Alright. Well, is this the place you're at, or is there another inn in town that you're thinking?
Where's the best place to go?
Well, this is the fancy place.
Well, if you don't want to
As
stop
far as I
here,
know.
if you don't want to stop here, guys, there's always the Tower, coaching in.
I mean, that's the one my cousin used to stay at, or friend, sorry.
Just remember, we'll be leaving at 8 a.m. in the morning.
Well, that's what you suggest. Let's go there.
Hey.
I'm not gonna lie, I've never been to either. I'm just telling you what you know. An old pal said.
Which is
Well, you know, you've sold us.
Oh,
I wouldn't put it past him to sell us either.
Okay.
Alright.
You head to the what is it? The Tower. Hang on a minute.
White Tower.
Sorry, no. Yeah, the coach should stop at the Tower, not the Gilded Harpy.
well, we need to sack our driver then.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, that's my mistake. I just misread that. Yeah, so the drivers stop at the Tower coaching in. It's a beautiful inn in this small market town. The coach driver says, but if you really want to see the high life, you're the Gilded Harpy. You can't miss it. White marble building, but the food is double the price.
How much is food normally?
Silver.
Yeah, that's silver.
We could trade
Right,
some
well-
for it.
No, actually.
No, we can.
I'm going to cast. Where is it?
Goodberry.
Iron into gold.
I'm going to cast Fat of the Land.
Oh,
Oh,
Who are you calling fat?
What does that do?
Channel into already. Lovely. Fat of the Land.
Wow.
Cast, please. I can target 3 people for 8 days. So hands up if you want to be fat.
Are you
of the
taking
land.
the piss?
No, I'm not.
I
there's-
can't put
there's
my
an
arm
interest.
up.
Yeah,
I've
can
got
we
the
just
target-
move a kind of lever on Jordan's back?
Can someone lift my arm up, please?
Tom's will lift up the speed arm.
the spade arm's
I've
gone. It's
flooded
just
the
got
target's
normal
body
arms.
with nourishing giran. The target need not eat or drink, but still excretes as normal, although any leavings are verdant green. So basically, you don't need to eat, but you do green shits for 8 days.
Owing to the fact I can't feed myself, I would really appreciate that.
Yes, sure.
You still need some help when.
Yes,
I'll
I still
give you
need
that.
help. I still need help wiping.
Pooping.
But thanks.
I can do that.
Anyone else? I've got one more.
Go on, I will promote unity of the Empire by putting up with the elf.
Tromsel does not trust the strange elk in his strange green poop magic.
Okay.
Right, so who was that? Who said they wanted to be
Gizmar.
friends with the elf?
Gizmar.
Alright, cool, yep. Gizmar it is then.
Okay. The rest of you, all of you head into this tavern. It's very well decked out, furnished, and it's spotlessly clean. The glasses are clean, the tankards are clean, the plates are even clean. The smell of cooking food and various accoutrements all around the inn, or this common room. A roaring fire going in the fireplace. You can see a couple of serving wenches and 2 men behind the bar. One of them, a rather large, portly fellow with a large handlebar moustache, stands there wiping down one of the glasses, and he sees you enter. Ah, Castle Rock group, yes. We was expecting you. Find a place to sit. We'll be with you in a moment.
Howdy. And I'll go sit down in the corner somewhere and just glare outwards at everybody in the room.
Okay. Alex Ironson comes in and just saunters up to the bar, and he goes, I'll have the house special and a pint of your finest, please, landlord. Certainly, sir. And he throws a couple of coin onto the table, and his food is delivered and beer. After a while, one of the serving wenches comes up to your table where you're sat, if you're sat together, that is. Are you all?
Well, Tromsel's not going to be sat near me now, so...
I will sit with the dwarf.
Okay, so
Oh, yeah.
the servant wench comes up to Tromsel's table. What would you like to say, good fellows?
Food and booze.
Very well. That will be a shilling for a meal. We have chicken, roast beef, or pulled pork.
Yes.
Which one?
Oh, you said all. Right, sorry, not used to that. So I just pick one?
Yes, chicken or beef or pulled pork.
You know, you can pay more money and get more if you want more. That's what I feel.
I know, but I'm also a little tight in cash, and I think paying for 3 meals and then not eating tomorrow sounds like a real shit idea.
Oh,
So-
I'll pay I'll give you 2 shillings so you can have the all free.
Nicholas, you're a good lad.
Yeah,
All 3, please.
Certainly, sir. And she
You've
writes
got to eat
down,
well tonight. Might die tomorrow.
she writes down all 3 for you. So that's 3 shillings. Any ale?
Yes.
We've got kegs on in stock or pints.
Tromsel will just look nervously at Nicholas and be like, so,
A keg, please.
Certainly, that'll be 3 shillings.
I'll put down there.
I'll, yeah, I'll,
That's 3 gallons of beer you have.
we have a Tromsel.
That's 3 gallons
Alright,
of
2
beer.
kegs.
Hey, Alden.
Wait, did you
we're
just make
drinking
that as
good tonight,
again?
lads.
So, has everyone got their meals sorted out? Tromsel, you'd be paying 3 shillings. Everybody else would be paying 1. And then a keg of... Sorry, what?
Tromsel's not paying. Oh no, we gave him to him.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, so... as
did
long as-
Nicholas pay for the keg?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so as long as all the coin's been spent. What is Brunhild doing?
sleeping, apparently.
He put a BRB in chat a little while ago. I'm not sure if he's come back since.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Adam, if you're there, we cannot hear you.
That's alright, I'll come back to that. Alo, you've done your weird magic. Gismar's done weird magic. Steve, you're up.
It doesn't mean I want a drink.
Sorry? What magic did I do?
I thought you was having the green
Well-
poop.
We're having green poops, yes, but I might still want a
You did
drink.
that you did that to me. Hello.
I don't need to drink, but I would like to.
I mean, yeah, George is full up, so he's not going to order anything.
Okay. Okay then. Alo and Gismar, what do you want to do?
I would like to ask them about their selection of wines, please.
Oh, they have some wine from Prittstock,
Oh.
which is a village just up the road.
Hello.
Hello.
Dave.
Sorry, Adam, I'll come back to you in a minute, mate.
His things go through the roof again.
Yeah. We've got some wine from Prittstock, very fruity, very nice. We also have some Bretonian special. Marienburg port. And we've also got some Kvass as well.
You know what? That local fruity Prittstock wine sounds lovely, actually. I'll have one of those, please.
Certainly. And she writes that down onto the pad. That'll be... do you want a bottle or a glass?
How much is the bottle?
10 brass.
10 brass. Yeah. Okay. I'd love. Yeah, I'll have a bottle. Yeah, why not?
Okay. And she writes that down. And what would you like, sir? She says, looks to you, Gismar.
Well, I'm on the other table with Trunzel
Oh, okay.
and Niklaus.
So you're having the beer, the food. Yeah, okay.
Well, I'm not actually having it because I've been magicked.
Yeah.
You're
Bunhild.
allowed to have it.
Bunhild, what are you...
Yeah, I don't need to.
Bunhild, what are you ordering?
She is just going to order very basic fare, nothing fancy.
Okay, so it'll be 1 shilling, and for a drink, for a glass of wine, essentially, it'd be 4 brass. The food is really nice here. It's top quality, as you would expect. They do offer...
I do have a question.
Yeah, go on.
Does alcohol affect elves any differently? Do they take longer or quicker to get drunk?
It's all
Depends on
down
your
to you consume alcohol.
Ah, okay. Cool.
But,
If you have Bugmans, you're fucked.
yeah.
Yeah, we played that game with Bo.
Yeah. So, I'll be getting to that in a minute. So, do you want a common room or a private room?
Tromsø will go common room.
That'll be 10
Yeah.
brass each then. And Brunhild, are you doing the private room?
Damn.
Okay, that'd be 10 silver, please. And then those that are drinking out of the keg, Tromsel's already done his. Could you please make a challenging alcohol test, please? So that would be Gismar, Nicholas.
I'm not actually drinking out of it because I've been magicked. I was just helping get it, Trunzel.
What? You're not drinking out of it?
No, I'm the dwarf friend. I'm just
So if
assisting the dwarf.
Trundle's drinking his portion, does that mean he has to roll it twice?
No, he's done. He's fine. 8 successes. That's fine. This is just Nicholas then. Yeah, Nicholas. You are drunk.
Oh, well, I can deal with that.
You're okay. You're not drunk, as in like blottoed. You're just tipsy.
Half a bottle of rum. No.
Well, I get drunk on a glass, but okay.
The alcoholic.
Alright. Don't do something to hide the pain.
Alo, can you roll a consume alcohol, please? Challenging.
when you have kids, your tolerances of alcohol go up.
Yeah, you're feeling a little bit tipsy as well. It's good stuff.
Is it nice wine?
Oh yeah, it's very nice wine. It's very fruity. It's got a bit of a punch to it. But yeah, it's very nice.
I call over the server after I've consumed my alcohol, and I would like to tell them. I'd like to give compliments to the makers of Pritstock who made the wine. It's one of the nicest wines I believe I've had. So, would you please tell Mr. Pritstock about this, please?
I will tell the village elder. Oh, I'll let the village elder know in Pritstock that you like the wine.
Did they still make wine with their feet?
I believe so. Yes.
Mm,
It helps with the fermenting.
I like it.
That's a rare compliment coming from an elf. Thank you.
Feet wine.
Just keeps bubbling to himself now.
It's the yeast off the feet that causes it to ferment.
It's that extra cheese.
That's why they do it. That's why they do
Fast
it.
tonic wine.
Okay, and you all turn in for the night. The beds are very nice. The mattresses aren't lumpy. You get a really good night's sleep. And we roll that round to the next morning. As you're getting ready on the coach, the rains start to hammer down, and those on top know that they're in for a really rough ride this morning.
Do elves get hangovers?
No, you're fine. You're told by the coachman as they're getting on their wax clothing to protect them from the weather. We're stopping at Maltstead for a bite to eat at dinner time, and then we're heading on to Rubentrike.
Before we get going in the morning, when we see it's raining, is there anywhere we can possibly quickly get like just a wax canvas sheet or something?
I think that sells Rain Max or something.
Yeah, I'm thinking it just might be cheaper to just get one big.
Tarpaulin.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, that brings me back to Dwemlock and his tarpaulin. I think he was carrying on the end of that for so many sessions and it never came in useful.
If you,
He's trying to use it as a tent.
if one of you's got a tent, you can attempt a wilderness survival check to try and keep dry.
Tents are heavy.
In that case, you're getting wet.
Oh, no,
I have a
don't.
cloak.
Yeah,
Does-
it would protect you for a while.
Oh, hang on, I have a tent.
Oh, there you go then.
No.
You can open it out.
Oh, no, for me.
You're the prop.
Yeah.
I'll stand up in the middle of the tent and let it come on in.
Rob, I've
Yeah.
just noticed that these were in my inventory. I'd assumed that somebody else had sold these.
No, they've been sold yet.
They've not been sold.
No.
Well, we're in a market town, aren't we?
Yes.
Full of rich people.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
Are they leather breeches or are they like armor leather, or are they just trousers?
I don't know. It just says some leather breeches. You know as much as me.
No, they're not armor. It's just leather breeches,
okay.
like
I was
Loudenhauser.
just wondering if they do any. Yeah. Never mind.
Okay, so
Right.
you are in a market
Okay,
town. Before you set off, before you bed down for the night, you can try and sell those if you wish.
Yeah, I will try and do that.
Okay.
In fact, Tromsel knows that he is not the most charming man on the team. He does have some awareness that getting a good deal in an Umgi town is probably not going to be something he's going to do.
Is that bribery or haggle?
Haggle.
Why would it be bribery?
I don't know. It'd be haggle.
I don't know why my brain went there.
So Tromsel's going to sort of scout around the crew and look at people. And then he's going to go to Brunhild.
Yeah.
And go, "Oi, lass."
Me?
Yeah. No.
Yes.
I remember when we was in that big fucking tower and there was lightning and the place we rescued you from. We got this jewellery box.
Yes.
I was thinking, this might be a good place to try and sell it. Oh, you turned into a robot, I think, for a sec there, Adam. You hear me?
Okay, yes, I agree.
Alright, well, what I'm thinking is I'd like to sell this, but
I've
we're in
come off
Umby
Foundry. I think it's got to its limit.
fair enough. If you want me to share my screen or something for you, Adam, just shout and I can do that.
Just reading through our notes here. What is an Ulrich? Who is Ulrich?
He's a god.
He's one of the gods.
He's a gold.
He's like a Norse god.
Okay.
Also the Empire and.
Is a
Unless
god.
he had another run-in with some zombies and the Gravelord's minions.
Yes.
Oh no, that's someone else. Yeah.
Alright. Well, what I was thinking, Brunhild, is we're in a town full of Umgi, and they don't take too kindly to me. However, you go in there with your hobnobbing and all that shit, you might be able to get a good deal, eh? And then, I don't know, this ain't mine. We just split it between all of us.
I shall try my best.
Alright, and I will pass over the jewellery box and all the contents of, well, basically the contents of those two messages over to Adam. Oh, sorry, Brunhild.
Okay. So, Brunhild, you head off into the town to one of the jewellery stores, I guess. And inside the jewellery store, you see a lady. She's dressed in a fine gown, hair tied up into like a coif. As you enter, oh, good evening.
Good evening, fine lady.
How may I help?
Well, I'm in a bit of a fix, you see.
Oh dear. You've got a party and you haven't got any clothing to go in. Is that correct? I just have the thing for you.
No. Actually, the opposite. I'm looking to get away. See, I'm hoping you can empathise. There's a certain suitor of mine who will not take no for an answer.
Oh, I see. Oh, well.
And I would really, really like to get away from here. But as you know, the coaches are, they can be such a high price.
I know. It's quite shocking, really.
It is really.
They're blaming the taxes in Middenheim, you know.
No. And I really wish to get away from this place and get away from this beast of a man that is trying to pursue me.
Say no more. And you would like
One sister to another.
The fuck is that?
you would like me to try and buy some of your items so you can get a fare?
Yes.
I
Yes.
understand fully.
I need to get away from here for my own safety.
So what do you have?
Please.
Let's have a look at what you have, and I'll try and do a
Okay,
deal for you.
I'll give her the stuff that Chomsel gave me.
Okay. She opens up.
I'm trying to appeal to our sisterhood.
Yeah, she opens up the jewellery box first, and she pulls out the gold locket, the heart-shaped gold locket, and she turns it over, looks at it, inspects it. I can give you 30 gold for this.
Well, that's a very generous price, but I was hoping to have a bit left over when I arrive at my destination to start a new life.
Well, I've got to sell this on and make a profit myself. I can't really sell this at shop at at retail price. I have to buy this slightly under to make a deal myself.
Oh yes, I understand that. Maybe we could meet in the middle, so to speak.
Maybe. What was you thinking?
40?
Roll haggle.
And roll haggle for me.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'll do that then. Brunhild.
If the GM rolls bad, we don't take it. See.
You can spend a fortune if you wish to re-roll that.
What did I roll?
You got a -3 success levels.
Bad GM.
You got a 69 out of a 33.
Oh god. Yeah, alright. I'll spend a fortune point.
Whee.
Yeah.
Hey!
That's too.
She listens to your plight and she goes, "All right, I'll give you 45 gold for it."
Oh, okay. That's more than what I asked for, but
Yeah.
okay, I'll take it.
She listened to your plight and she's sort of grown a little bit soft on you for that one. She offers you 45 gold.
Huh.
Okay, I shall gladly take the 45 gold.
Okay, someone who wants to mark
Brilliant.
that down, please.
Brunhild.
I pick up the 45 gold. I thank her profusely. I go back to Chomsor. I
There's
give him
still
the
more.
bag, and I.
There's more.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that was just one piece.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
She says, "I'm not really interested in an old rusty key," and she puts that to one side. You can have that back. You realise it's to the key to the Birdfolk store from the castle.
Why the fuck is he giving me that?
She picks up a cat-shaped.
I don't know, why did I give you that?
She picks up a cat-shaped brooch studded with sapphires and emeralds, and she looks at it. "Oh, this is nice. I could give you 60 gold for this."
I'm not going to push my luck, so I'm going to accept that.
Okay.
Seem to give that a bit easy.
That's 105 already.
She then looks at the diamond tiara and she just goes, "Wow, this is really nice. I could sell this quite easily to gentry. 150 gold."
Yeah, I'm going to take that.
Okay.
My God.
And
Never
then,
need money again.
and then she's picks up the gold earrings set with precious stone, the 3 sets, and she looks at each one of them. Very good. I like this. 45 gold for the 3 sets each.
I'm happy with that.
And then she says, "Are you also selling the jewellery box?"
Yes.
I'll give you 15 gold for this.
Deal.
Okay, has everyone got that written down?
Well, so that was that 45 for each of the 3
Yes.
sets of earrings?
Yeah, 45 gold for each one of the 3
That's-
sets.
So that's 390 plus another 15 for the box.
Yeah.
405 gold.
Mm-hmm.
I thought we were actually just trying to sell 3 shirts, some leather breeches.
Oh, you missed the first message.
Oh, okay.
And then she looks at the 3 silk shirts and she says, "Oh, these are well made." And she starts to look over them. And a courtly, nice. I will give you 8 gold for each shirt.
Done.
Okay.
I'm not really interested in the leather breeches. I'm sorry. And she hands you those back. However, these rings, this ring, I'll give you 2 gold for that. And the necklace, I'll give you 2 gold as well.
Okay.
And I hope you get far away from this disgusting man
So do I.
and start a new life.
Thank you. Thank you very much for helping a sister in need.
Don't mention it.
That is just insane.
Is it? Yeah, 6 of us.
And I shall take all of that money, and I shall march back to Tromsø. I'll shove it in his chest, and I say, "Don't ever ask me to do that again."
Tromsø will open the bag and his eyes will go wide and go, you know, I think I just might.
There is more to life than money, young dwarf.
At some point in the future, I'm likely to believe you. But right now, I've just got more money than I think I've ever seen in my entire life. Maybe 10 times over. So, I'm going to go get a couple of kegs of Bugman's and have myself a great time. And, I don't know, some other shag. Let me go spread the good news. So that is 72 gold and 17 shillings, I guess?
Yeah, I would say shillings. It'd make it easier.
Oh wow! So you're sharing it all nicely.
I mean, Tromsø is a dwarf, and dwarves are kind of fair by nature, I think. He's not going to steal money from you because greed and all that.
Okay.
I'll put that on my carriage.
He's quite an honest dwarf, really, isn't he? Because he doesn't like
Yeah, I can do it. Right.
theft and stuff.
So
Yeah.
72 gold.
I feel like we're all incredibly rich now.
Well,
Yeah, this is
and quite encumbered as well. Or very, very close to
We
it.
need to go to the bank.
None of us can walk. We're all just jingling down the street.
good point. We might need to go back to the bank.
That was in a different town.
Oh, shit.
Yep, it's now on to next morning. So you're heading out of Sottern, and
Yeah, we would have gone to the bank before.
there's no bank here.
No, that was in the that was in the previous.
okay, none at all.
This is only a village. The
And the-
town was in the Delsberg.
And the bank is an endeavour, so you'd have to stop for the week.
Ooh, yeah.
Would you go to the bank?
Yeah, it's part of your
But we-
endeavours.
but
Banking's
Tromsø just
banking's
drove
part
around
of your
when we got to the
endeavours.
town.
Bankers part of
Have
your
you seen the
endeavours.
queues in banks? Ridiculous.
There's no cash machines around here, mate.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's all paperwork. It takes time.
Find someone that can read.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, as
You
well.
got a few in the pie.
So did they split the gold with us, or
Yes.
is he hanging on to
Yes.
that?
Apart from the elf. Yeah, the elf didn't get any.
Tromsø gave the elf his dues because the elf was there and he didn't piss his pants and run away, which,
Just his views.
deserves some gold.
So how much did I get?
72 gold.
17 and 17 shillings.
My God.
This is the most gold we've seen since starting out this sort of bit of the campaign, isn't it? With the swap over of characters.
Yep.
Because Tromsø, I think up until now, 3 gold was rich for him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Gizmo's
So-
getting used to this. He's just gone from being broke to being quite loaded because Durox gave him a load of money, and now he's really, really loaded. And it's only been like a week and a half.
Is there
Good
a
point.
better way? Edit item quantity. There we go. That's much better.
George has never really spent any money he's ever got, so
How many shillings?
17.
It's for your
17.
armor.
Thank you.
yeah, never bought a weapon, never bought any armor, just
Just bought a horse that
yeah.
didn't last very long or do much.
That's my biggest expenditure was the horse.
Okay. The coach pulls out of Sotterham, and as it does so, the coach driver turns and says, "Maltstead next. We'll stop there for dinner, and then we'll head on to Grubentreich, and then after that we'll be heading to Middenheim."
That road doesn't go there. That road stops.
It does go there. Maps aren't accurate in the Empire.
Yeah, I was going to say, Scott, I don't know. If Rob says it goes through the hills and to the other side, and we don't have to spend an extra week going all the way around that road, that's what Rob.
Yeah.
Let's go that way.
Oh, to the hills. Oh dear, that could ever be.
At last, the oppressive forest of the Drackwald opens up, and the road winds upwards through rolling hills and grassy plains. In the distance, as the road twists and turns, you could just spot the village that you're heading to, Maltstead. It's fairly large, and you arrive. The coach pulls in eventually at the Imperial Crown, which is a large travelling inn. Although the sign has recently been defaced, the Imperial Crown's been scratched out and painted over, and the head of a white wolf has been inexpertly added. Also, the emblem of the Four Seasons coaches by the door has been daubed over, and the staff no longer turn away other coaches. As you all enter the tavern for dinner, it's served by a very surly man. He just dumps the plates on your table, says, "There you go, drink up, eat up, get out." And he returns.
Well, you're in that, aren't you?
You can see a troubadour or entertainer sat in the corner, strumming away on a lute, singing a song. It's pretty empty in here at the moment today. As you munch away on your food, Alex Ison leans forward and says to you, Brunhild, "See, told you. Dour lot, these Northerners. Don't know how to have any fun."
Wasn't very serious.
Is this the troubadour playing right now? Because
No, he's playing.
Yes, it's finished.
He's playing a different tune, but yeah. Is there anything you guys want to do?
Troms will look around. Oh, sorry, Steve, you go.
No. I was just saying no in a wrong way.
I mean, to be fair, so was I.
Okay.
Troms was just going to look around and say, with the grumpy barkeep and all that, and go, yesterday was nice, but I feel like I prefer this. And he's just going to just drink his crap ale and eat his undisclosed meal.
Okay. It doesn't take.
Gizmo's
Go on.
keeping quiet.
Yeah.
Gizmo's keeping very kind of hidden, really.
The barman is at the bar. Is looking as he's cleaning tankards. He's looking over at you lot. He looks at Brunhild and at Alex Einson just talking to him. He looks at Tromsel, Nicholas, Alo. He looks at you, Gismar. You just see a sneer in his face. And he spits,
hidden.
And he spits on the floor. Then he turns around and carries on polishing his tankards.
So, what does he not like us?
Doesn't like me.
He doesn't like Gismar.
I'm going to go have a chat with him.
Area we're in at the minute, Joel. Nobody likes Sigmar. They all like Ulrich.
Yeah, up here. Yeah. And I'm a priest of Sigmar.
Ah. Oh, okay.
Although
Makes sense.
I have been kind of hiding my kind of symbol in my armour for a couple of towns now, because
but you also
we are
wear
now
some
definitely
robes.
in the. They're only ceremonial.
Yeah, You're wearing your Sigmarite robes.
It's like they're in a bag. I'm sure. I'm not doing any ceremonies right now.
I think it might be a good idea to do a bit of sleuthing while we're travelling around, ask about some rumours, see if I can find any. I mean, I doubt we're going to find any information about Skaven, the Warpstone. Probably we shouldn't be asking too much about that, but maybe we could ask if there's been any like attacks or undead in relation to our necromancer adversary.
I didn't hear any in the. Was it the previous town or the one before?
In Sutton.
Oh, you've already asked for rumours, have you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
listening to all
okay.
the gossip. So,
Well, screw it. I might. It's a different town, different place, different ears. I might go talk to the barkeep and ask him if he has any unsavoury rumours for me regarding any undead attacks.
Okay.
yeah, that won't set him off.
As you approach, he puts down the tankard and his cleaning cloth. What can he get you?
I'd actually like to consume some information, please, sir.
Oh, really? That'll be a shilling.
I slide a shilling over the counter towards him, and I lean in and quietly say, I'm actually of the variety who hunts evil in the land.
Plenty of that around
And
here.
there's been numerous attacks. I've seen some of them of undead necromantic creatures and beings on the rise, and I would like to get to the source of it and crush it. Have you heard of any attacks in your local area recently?
Yeah. Yeah, I have. Priest of Sigmar started raising the dead. Bastards. Can't leave the dead
Wow.
to rest.
The priest of Sigmar doing necromancy.
Yeah.
It's not something you hear every day.
No.
Do you...
The whole lot should be banned, you know, Sigmarites. Fucking
Right.
bastards, a lot of them. They come up here lording it over us, saying that we should bow down to a southern fucking power in Altdorf. We're the true power up here, Middenheim. Ulrican lands. That's what I'm saying.
I hear you, brother. So, do you have a approximate location of where this happened, so I could research this?
No, just heard about it.
Okay, well, thank you very much anyway for your ear, sir.
That's alright. Seeing you seem reasonable, and you seem like a decent fellow. I've got no against your kind.
That's rare to find in these parts.
Just be careful when you get to Middenheim.
Why would that be?
Well, they've got taxes on the dwarves based on how long their beards are. They haven't really targeted the elves yet, so keep your eyes and ears open when you get there.
Or covered, as it may be.
Yeah, apparently the whole city, the wizards are fleeing as well from the city.
Even the wizards are fleeing.
Yeah, because of the scroll tax. They said it's absurd. A lot of them are coming out and going towards Altdorf.
Interesting. Well, thank you very much for that information.
Oh, that's alright. Glad I can help. I mean, I see you got a book on your belt there. I know, maybe you're a wizardy kind of person. You don't want to be caught in the scroll tax, so, you know, just be careful.
I appreciate you looking out for me, friend.
Oh, that's alright. So, where are you heading anyway?
As it happens, I'm heading to Middenheim.
Oh. Well, like I said, they've got taxes on dwarves and wizards at the moment, but nothing on elves.
Well, thank you for the heads up. No doubt they'll be after my coin.
And not watch out for them Sigmarites. You can't trust them.
Oh, don't I know it?
You want a good Ulrican at your back with an axe in the hand. Is show 'em what for.
You tell him.
Yeah. We don't want no Sigmarites in this place.
I can see that. I feel that. Well, have a good day, sir.
You too.
See you another time in another life.
And he goes back to cleaning his tankards.
Hopefully, I'll get all that written down. What's this place we called at? I can't see its name behind this thing.
Malstead.
Malstead.
Yeah, I'll put it in chat.
I got it.
Okay. You all load back up on the coach again, unless anyone has got any other business to do.
No.
Okay.
No.
And
No.
the coach sets off towards what you've been told by the coach drivers, a small market town that supports a number of local villages and farms in the area and these hills. The main locals produce meat, milk and cheese made from the sheep and goats that graze the surrounding hills. It goes on sale everywhere. You'll be stopping at the Bildhofen Arms, and it's named after the area's ruler, Duke Leopold, and boasts a goat cheese that is well regarded across Middenheim and beyond. And as the sun sets, you pull into the yard of the Bildhofen Arms, and you all disembark from the coach, knowing that you've only got one more day's travel to Middenheim. You enter the tavern, and it's lively. There's a lot of people here. And just give me one moment. Yeah, okay. And the tavern keeper greets you with a big broad smile. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How may I be of assistance tonight? I know you're with the Castle Rock coaches, so you're looking for bed and board, I guess.
Hey, you got common rooms?
I have common rooms, I have private rooms, and I have wine, ale, and food.
Yeah, we'll be needing all of that. Alright, common room for me. I think the two lasses want private room between them, and then the rest of us are in common room. Is that right?
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah, for
about
me,
right.
it'll be a bottle of wine and a common room, please.
Oh, common room is 10 brass, and the bottle of wine is 10 brass. If you want a meal, that's 1 silver. If you want a...
You know what? Let's make this easy, and I'll just put a gold down on the table and go. That covers us for everything.
Certainly, sir. That'll do fine. Thank you very much. And
Well, I've already removed the brass, so I'm going to leave him a 17 brass tip.
oh, okay, yeah. He will take that and thank you profusely. And he says, "Enjoy your meal and enjoy your stay, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoy your evening here. All the rooms have got locks. All the windows have locks. And we have no trouble here, sir."
Alright, good to hear. Alright. Oh, you had me. Booze and food's on me tonight. Y'all have been nice and accommodating. Well, I've been down on my troubles, so least I can do.
Oh, Trumzo. Thank you very much.
I'm full up, but thanks.
Oh, the wine won't go amiss. Glop, glop,
Oh
glop, glop,
dear.
glop.
This place is a bit.
Oh wow, yeah.
Ooh, nice to have the ground floor. Looks a bit wonky at the top there.
It is not a place where you want to be blackout drunk.
Halo's hanging out the window on the balcony over there.
Well, you know, the doors are locked, the windows are locked, no trouble happens here, it's fine.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah,
What happened?
they serve the goat's cheese, and it is very nice. Even you, Toms, will say this is really good cheese, even for Ungi.
Yeah, Trumsel says that, sure. Yes.
Ungi chicken.
You get served a platter of various meats from sheep and goats, very tender, very juicy as well. A mixture with veg with it on this platter. You get stuffed. Those that haven't been stuffed by Alo's spell certainly have a really nice meal.
That's wrong.
I don't see what you mean. Okay.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Is there anything you wish to do in the tavern or in the town, in this small market town?
No, I think we're alright. We've
Okay.
got stuffed by Elo and
I'm packing my ceremonial robe away in my bag.
Good choice. Okay. Glad you made a note of that. Okay, I'm just going to have a AFK for a short time. Does people want to have get a coffee break and whatnot? And we reconvene in 5 minutes?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, okay, cool. Back in 5 minutes.
All right.
Yeah.
open.
This music kind of reminds me of Oblivion.
I've got it on in the background just to take out that little bit of a silence in between decisions.
Yeah.
And thankfully it's all royalty free as well.
Have you played the Oblivion remastered yet?
No, I've got the
Oh,
original,
it's so beautiful.
but my computer probably won't run Unreal 5.
I've played it a bit at my friend's house, and it's quite fun. I started a like a trickster thief build.
Yeah, I
messed
did.
around with it a lot.
I did look at the specs needed, and my computer's, I think, too old to run it.
My runs it
It's
all
a bit
right.
like the classic
I just need a bit more
moment.
RAM.
Like, I picked up a watermelon inside the shop and immediately a guard appeared behind me, T-posing. Like, stop, you have violated the law.
I know, it's so annoying.
Like, proper T-posing.
It's so good, though. It's so good to play the game. Again, the graphics.
It honestly just feels like a game.
Oh yeah,
It does.
I'm not discounting that. I mean, the original Oblivion was good. The original Morrowind was really good. But
Yeah,
I
I'd love
never
them to
played
do
that.
Morrowind.
but my computer won't run the new remastered Oblivion, which is why I'm waiting for Sky Oblivion later this year. But
Apparently that...
I will get Oblivion at some point remastered, but it will probably be in a sale. Because like
Yeah,
I
it's
say,
a bit pricey right now.
because my computer
They
won't
normally
run it.
do.
I know it won't run it, so I'm not bothered buying it.
Mine will struggle.
I mean,
I'll put it on
crikey,
minimum settings anyway.
my computer struggles to run Baldur's Gate 3. So
Yeah.
Is it? Oh.
That's one that I've still not played and really should and need to.
it is actually good. That is that
I
Larian
really want to play it.
have done a really good job on it.
Don't spoil the story. I've nearly finished it.
I haven't finished it yet. I'm still in Act 1, so yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm playing
Oh, I'm in Act 3, but I've not quite finished it.
I'm playing Rogue Trader as well, which is a good game. I like that.
I also have that.
Yeah, it's a good game.
I've just been
I'm
totally
playing Alien 3 for the NES.
Ooh, okay, that's a good game as well. I played that one way back.
Way back.
Yeah, way
Duck
back.
Hunt.
You say this is a market town.
Yes,
Okay.
a small market town.
A small market town. Okay. Hmm. I'm going to just go for it and see if they have a telescope type thing.
Oh, okay. A telescope.
Just for the yeah. Not am I saying the right thing? Yeah, not a sky telescope, but looking distance telescope thing.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
For some reason, my brain thought it's called something else, but I can't think of it. But I'm pretty sure it's not.
That's a good one.
It's
It's not actually in.
Yeah.
It's not actually in the lists. Hang on. Let me just check.
Hang on, there is one. Oh, is that one? Telescope. Description. Blank. That's helpful.
Have you found it?
Detail. Well, there's one in just items in the core rulebook, but it doesn't say anything. It has no description.
Under what?
Under telescope.
Oh yeah, I know.
Crazy enough. Trappings telescope.
Oh okay.
Where else, obviously?
Oh no, trappings. Packs and containers telescope. Yeah, there you go.
They've got 2 in stock.
Ooh, how much were they? 5 gold.
Yes.
I will buy one.
Ooh, no, click pay. There you go.
Does it automatically throw it in
Yeah.
your?
It should be in your trappings now.
Oh, look at that.
You got to telescope.
Yeah. I'm going to be nosy now. See if that actually helps my bad perception rolls.
Well, if you use that for long distance, then I will increase it by 10
Cool.
because you're
Does it work on short
assisting.
distance as
Because
well?
technically it's
What's
being
that?
assisted.
Yeah. Oh no, I wasn't in packs and things. I was in tools and kits. That's the one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we found it.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, actually. Maybe I should do some shopping.
Oh, there is. This one might be good for you if they've got one. Reading lens. The glass lenses with handles provide a plus 20 bonus to read-write tests for deciphering tiny or unintelligible writing. Perception tests to search for fine details, such as secret doors or compartments, also receive a plus 20 bonus when using this. If they've got it in stock.
I might actually wait till we get to Middenheim. They might have more stock, more things.
No. Oh, it did go in there. Should roll for availability just in case.
I got one.
No. Okay. Oh, they still got one.
Yeah.
It's not in stock. We do have one. Are you sure you don't want one? They do have one. I see one in the back.
Yeah, it's basically
Did you hear me?
the display one.
Yeah. Or you can get a discount with display one.
Is everyone back?
Bloody elf is ignoring me.
Is everyone
Oh,
back?
what, you talk to me?
Yeah,
Yes.
I found one. There's one in display.
I don't need a reading lens. Why would I want a reading lens?
Is an
It would
elf?
help you read. His hearing's not very good because I was talking to him for ages.
I know.
So
I didn't realise you were talking to me. I didn't realise you were talking to me because I'm thinking, why would I want a reading lens?
because it helps do unintelligible reading and deciphering stuff.
Hello.
I'm gonna get it then. So screw you.
Yeah, I can read. I'll be fine.
Then he'll ask
I can
to
read as
follow
well. Yeah. Then I'll say no.
But is
Your
there
friend,
any
not Alfred.
merchants who might be selling any like potions, drafts, or anything that might be able to be useful for adventuring?
Any of those magical healing regenerative potions, just by chance.
Let's see if there are any. It will be by chance if there are.
I'm looking for 2 of them. Well, how does it work actually? Does it regenerate all your broken bits?
It will be like it's the
regeneration.
regenerate spell. It lasts for 1d10 minutes.
Maybe you should pick up some leather armor.
I can't get it on
Oh,
at the moment.
I was going to say they've got a walking cane, but you can't use it.
There's nothing wrong with my legs. There's about as much use as buying a guitar.
Oh dear. Funny. Funny.
Okay, hang on.
I'm just glad we haven't had to have a fight yet. I don't know what I'd do.
Does Brunhild need some face powder?
You can do what I do in a fight if you want.
I'm
You got a
good,
lot.
thank you.
Just
Run
stand
away.
there pretty.
Okay,
I
Durox.
can't even do that, to be honest.
Durox, can you roll a D100 for me, please?
I certainly can. R/R 1D100.
They don't have any in stock.
77 available.
No,
They've got 77 of them in stock.
they have none in stock. Sorry.
Okay.
Do they have any sort of like healing dress, any useful potions in stock?
Healing drafts will be in stock, yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, I might pick some of those. Any little helps, you know. There's times where I can't cast my magic or shouldn't cast my magic, and maybe at those times I could use something like that.
So let's see how
So there's
many-
one available.
There's 10 in stock
Okay. And then
of healing drafts.
okay, one per encounter. If you have more than 0 wounds, okay. Well, screw it. I might buy like 5 of them.
You've also got these.
5 of them.
No, unfortunately they have none in stock.
Oh, that's a shame.
Try bandages.
Yeah, alright, yeah, any bandages?
I'll throw that
You
in.
got
a
six.
sec.
Oh, yes.
You got 6 of those
Ah.
in stock, which get rid of fatigued.
I'll have all of
They're
them.
really good.
It won't work on you though, Alo, because you're infected at the moment.
What? Sorry?
You're
By
infected
what?
by a minor infection.
You're an elf.
What
You-
minor infection?
You've got a minor infection on you. That's why you're
Yeah.
fatigued.
Since when?
Since Castle Wittgenstein.
Yeah.
What is the infection?
It's just minor.
leg.
It's like septicemia.
Oh dear.
Cut something off shortly.
Well, is there a doctor here?
They can't heal minor infections. You just got to let them ride out.
Okay, fine.
Bandages you have to.
Yes,
Yeah.
I've got them.
Yeah, there's 16 in stock.
You know what? Yeah, I'll buy them all.
All 16.
Fucking hell! Look at you, flashed
Oh,
it.
you can carry all.
Yeah, I can.
Bandage won't weigh
I'll
much.
just get 10 because I can't be asked to buy anymore. 10's fine.
You can't stop bleeding without bandages or Faxtoil, which is the drug that I looked for. You'll find that in Middenheim, probably.
I can.
You can, yeah, because you got spells, but anybody else can't.
If I cast a spell on them, they can.
Yeah, but other than that, if you're not here, then they can't. They need bandages.
I'm
But
the
he
one
is
with
here.
bandages.
Yeah, well, there you go. If you're not here, they can't heal bleeding then.
Well, there's 6 bandages left if anybody wants to buy
I'm
them.
gonna. Did you
I will-
buy all the
Yeah.
other stuff as well,
The vitality drop.
and the flaxil?
There's none of that in stock.
I bought the vitality draft, yeah,
Bought
and
all
there's
of
no
that as well.
factorial. I mean, I'm happy to dish these
Yeah.
out and share them if anybody wants them.
We can have
Faxtoil isn't in
extras.
stock.
I bought my own 2 bandages.
I'm happy to dish out any of these vitality drafts or bandages or whatever people want, or healing drafts.
I look, Durox have got a false eye, false leg. Oh, they haven't got a false arm.
Nah, it's a shame.
Grappling hook.
Bandage as well.
Does
homing
anybody
vision,
want a healing draft or a vitality draft? Or bandage?
Sure, I'll take one of the vitality things.
Okay, if I post item to chat like that, then you can take that now.
Oh,
Yeah, quantity reduced by 1, cool. And then vitality draft, post that.
Okay.
I'm gonna right, so I can get rid of that. Then I'm gonna do the same again. Somebody else can take that and that.
How many healing drafts do I have? I've
Everybody
got 2 sometime.
some from.
I don't see if I've got any.
Everybody should have got some from.
I mean, I can remove
Very
fatigue conditions by casting spells on people as part of my Jade magic. I can remove all fatigued and bleeding conditions on any of my spells. So
If
if
you
I
can
use the
cast.
vitality draft to remove my own fatigue to increase my spell casting chance, then I can remove everyone else's.
You can also use, I think it's resolve to get rid of the fatigue or a condition for 1 turn.
Right, there's 3 bandages in the chat there as well. People could just take them. They're free.
Oh.
So yeah, spending resolve. Ignore all modifiers for more critical wounds until the beginning of your next round. Remove 1 condition. If you remove the prone condition, regain 1 wound as you surge to your feet. So you can use...
Yeah, I have no resolve or resilience. I'm not that kind of guy.
Right, okay. Okay.
He looks after-
So the next day rolls round. You all get back on your coach, and it starts to head out. I will move the day forward. I don't think I've done that. No, I haven't. And
Wooden teeth.
you've only got 1 day left on your infection, by the way, Halo.
Yay!
And the carts, the coach that you're on leaves the Gritten, where is it? Grubentrike, and starts to head off towards Middenheim. The coachmen are in good moods, and they shout to you as they start to pull out, stopping for dinner in Schogenhagen, and then we'll be finishing the journey for the day in Middenheim. So button down the hatches, guys. We're going to moving quick tonight, or today, and we should hopefully be feasting in the city, the capital city of Middenland. And with that, yeah! And the coach starts to pull out of the compound and head down the road out of the small market town and towards Middenheim. Who is riding on the top, please?
Me!
Are we passing through Schlonghagen?
All of us.
Yeah. So, Nicholas,
Yeah.
All of us apart from Brunhild and
Tromsel,
Madam.
On top.
Gismar, Alo.
I'm going to
Yeah.
be trying out my
1, 2, 3, 4.
telescope thing as well.
What's going on?
And Durox.
I should be laying down in the back somewhere feeling sad.
Okay.
I'm definitely.
Unless
Yeah,
we
why not? Sure.
prod him up on like.
No, he'll refuse. He's grumpy at the moment because he can't do anything that he likes doing.
Hey,
Can't even
Yeah.
do that.
Nicholas said he'd do that for you.
Whoa.
Well, I know. I said I'd help him go to the bathroom.
Well, yes, he'd already got ads on it.
Well, you're gonna have to buy me a drink first, okay?
Can't even do that.
Oh, he can't get his pouch. He can't get his pouch out.
So have you been wiping up green shits then?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
If no, I'll just scoot along like a dog on the ground.
Oh, it's grim.
He's got one of those baby button things.
I don't think you just rub yourself on a tree.
Just
Oh, wow.
bend over and twerk on a log.
Oh, no.
I've been travelling for a few hours down this road now, and you're about halfway between the two towns. From out of the trees ahead, travelling about 15 foot above the ground, an evil-looking skull with glowing eyes comes hurtling towards the coach that you're all on. Shouting a prayer to Sigmar, the coachman drops the reins to cover his eyes, while the horses scream and rear in terror. As they bolt wildly to avoid the flying skull, the horses careen the coach against the trunk of a massive oak tree, and the whole thing overturns, smashing both right side wheels in the process. Everybody on the roof must make a Fear 2 test, please. And if you all click the apply button.
Who was on the roof? Was I on the roof?
Yes.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
So that's Durox, Alo, Gismar, Tromsel.
I wasn't on the roof.
You were?
I thought I said I wasn't. I was laying down underneath somewhere.
Well, you still have to be on the.
Oh, you did say that, yeah.
He's
So
laying
what
down
happens
on
to
the-
Durox when the
It's-
carriage crashes and he's unable to put his arms out in front of himself to?
You'll find
Like
that.
a face off the wall.
You'll find
The
that in a
spade
minute.
hits the ground.
You'll find out in a minute. Is Durox? I thought Durox was riding on the roof.
And that, no, I said I was going to lay down in the back somewhere and be grumpy.
Is
Oh,
there
okay,
a
fair
backboard you can lay him on?
No, he'll go. He can get in the cabin because the Chilean priestess is gone now.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so Nicholas, you're
Useful
okay.
point.
Alo, you're okay. Gismar, you're not. You're in fear. You've
No.
got 2 fear, and Tromsel, you're okay. As as the coach slams into the tree, you realise that you're all now in free fall. I need all those that are on the roof to do a challenging strength test to hang on.
Oh, fuck.
Man, do I wish that I memorised Leaf Fall. I don't have time to channel it.
I'm gonna try and re-roll. I was gonna try and re-roll it, and it disappeared.
Okay.
It was a surprise. Still didn't do it.
Okay. Chomsel?
Sorry.
Challenging strength, mate.
Challenging strength.
This is not something Alo is good at.
Yeah, you're okay.
No.
This is really not something that I'm going to succeed.
Oh,
So-
you're close.
Not bad.
So Nicholas, Gismar, and Alo, you take 3 points of damage that ignore toughness and armour, as you are flung clear and fall 3 yards.
How long am I in the air for? Do I have chance to attempt to channel and cast a spell?
Not unless it's petty, no.
Oh, there's no petty magic that's going to
How
save
much
me from
damage?
that.
3.
3 damage. As you ignore armor and toughness as you go sailing through the air, you're all now falling. When falling, you suffer 1 d10 damage plus 3 damage for every yard you fall. So.
Oh.
Oh wait, so what? We suffer 3 damage before we've even hit the ground.
Yes. As you are shaken loose, essentially.
What? Hey.
Well, at least I can't. I won't die immediately now. So we've all got to take D10.
And you all take 15 wounds. And it's reduced. That is reduced by toughness and armor. Sorry, it's reduced by toughness, but not armor. As you are flung.
Oh, well, everybody takes that.
No, just
Well, it
those that
doesn't-
fall.
doesn't really.
Oh, okay.
I thought we'd already taken off the 3.
You have. That's from being jostled off the coach and jarring your arms.
So an additional 3 after the D10 as well.
Yeah, it's 1d10 plus 3 for
Before.
every yard you fall. You've fallen 3 yards.
And we already took 3 in the air.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm dead.
You take your toughness off of the 15, but not any
Oh,
armor.
this still got. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm still dead.
I've got 1 left.
So you're unconscious, Gismar.
Oh no, I've got toughness 4. Waha! I have dwarven toughness, yes, nearly.
Well, I'm on 0 wounds.
I'm on 1.
Okay, so Alo's unconscious. Chomsel,
So you're unconscious, are you, when you go to 0? I thought we were still able to act on 0.
if you're in combat, you stay on your feet, or you can choose to stay on your feet or go unconscious. If it's a status like this, then yeah, you go unconscious as you bang your head.
Alright, fine.
As you've literally gone on an uncontrolled fall into the trees. Okay, so with that done, Chomsel, you're still hung on. You're okay. So everybody else has taken damage. Those within the coach must make.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this.
Those inside the coach, which is Brunhild and Gertie and Drurox.
Please kill Alex.
Will have to take a challenging agility test.
How are my 2 splintered arms affecting that?
Oh, why can't I do an agility test?
This will be.
Yeah, I wish I could
This
have.
is just a challenging agility test, Durox. So
Okay.
I'll do challenging agility for Brunhild first. She'll take 3 points of damage.
Ah, yes. I've been practicing.
Ah, you'll look at that. You're fine. Gertie, she will do a challenging agility. And she's fine.
Nice.
So basically, at the moment of impact, Durok's kind of flipped himself, so his feet landed on the point of
Just
impact,
went
and he's
head first
temporarily
and something.
standing sideways, and then he slowly walks down back to upright.
Yeah.
Eventually, the
Yeah,
carriage comes to a halt and just tilts to one
Backwards.
side, where the wheels have been smashed on the right-hand side. And as you start to disentangle yourselves from inside the coach, you see the skull heading west over the trees. The coach is beyond repair. The coachman, Hedrick, is lying battered and bruised, but otherwise unhurt. Gunda, however, his neck is at a weird angle, and it looks like he's gained a fatal injury during the crash when it hit the trunk. Elise's ball gowns fell from the luggage, and Rackham broke his neck by the looks of it. The two horses have run off, and a third is has a badly broken leg, and stands shivering nearby. The two girls are very upset, but and Hedrick's eyes are wide and babble about swooping red-eyed monsters.
Okay.
But did Alex die?
Oh, I didn't roll Alex. Hang on. Why do you want Alex to die? He's not done anything to you.
Torn apart. Torn apart.
No.
Rob, you misunderstand. I want him to die before Tromsel finds out he's racist.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Let's see.
Because otherwise it's going to be a problem. Okay,
Yes.
this is off to a good start.
He is down some wounds now.
No.
Rick, let's heal him.
Power behind the throne. Oh, come on. Where is he? Let me do a search.
Alex Einstein.
Eisen.
Eisen.
There we go.
Eisen a racist.
He is now got 10 wounds, yep.
Ah,
Now his is still okay. The two girls are crying and they're hysterical as they sort of clamber out and start milling around the road. Hedrick is sat wide-eyed, shouting about swooping red-eyed monsters, which obviously isn't helping.
wait a minute. Oh,
We're going to knock him out.
wait.
Tromsel's on it.
No. Right. I'm gonna kind of quietly, kind of loudly, so everybody can hear me in the very near vicinity. Hold your ground. Sigma stands with us, and try to do, if it works. No. Oh, did I press it? No, I didn't press it. Yeah! Oh, look at that!
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Wow, what's that doing?
Bigger. That. I've gone. Shit, is it the right one? Yes, removes all broken conditions and gain the fearless talent.
Yeah. So you.
Well, everybody, whenever people can see me, and any greenskins, just in case they come out, that see me are subject to fear 1.
That's nice.
Hedrick.
Just in case. You never know when there's a goblin in the wood.
Yeah.
In the wood.
Yeah, but hopefully it'll stop him gibbering and everything. It'll also get rid of my feared.
What about Skaven? You got anything to mess with them?
No, I've not seen a Skaven.
You
They don't
want to.
exist. Skaven don't exist. I don't know what you're talking about.
They're a myth. Oh, silly elf.
I mean, I'm not actually saying I'm unconscious, dude.
It's like gnomes. People go on about
You
that.
might be
They're a myth.
unconscious, but you're not scared.
That is true.
Yeah, it's the first time you passed a fear test.
Might actually be.
Hedrick instantly comes round, as to the two ladies as well. Gunda comes out shaking his head. Oh, what was that then?
I thought his neck was broken.
No, that's the bodyguard that is in there.
Yeah, Gunda.
Is it? Hang on.
Gunda's the bodyguard.
You did say
Yeah,
good,
nice.
it's
Oh
game.
yeah, sorry, yes, yeah, he's dead. Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, that was a bit freaky for a second.
No, he's dead. Sorry, I thought. Yeah,
More zombies.
Yeah, what? Yeah, one of the coachmen's dead. Hedrick, the other coachman, is alive. Gunda's also dead. Elsie and her sister are okay, as well as
Elsie?
Alex and the mercenary captain.
Who's Elsie?
She's one of the people inside the carriage that Brunhild's been talking to.
I thought that was Bertha and Ulrich.
No.
Who's Elsie? More people in the carriage.
Fuck is Elsie?
Yeah.
For an Ulrika.
Hang on,
Yeah.
sorry, I'm getting mixed up.
Is Elsie the Chilean priest that got out like straight away because she didn't want to stay and be useful?
No, hang on.
I didn't know there was any other women in there. It's the Merc,
No,
Alex the racist.
for some reason it's got Elsie's ball gowns on the paper, but it's not. It's actually Ulrich and Bertha.
They stole the ball game on someone else.
No, there's a misprint.
Okay.
That is a misprint.
Just keep you on your toes.
Yeah. Yeah, they've changed the name between pages.
Yeah.
Great. No wonder it's confusing.
Right, like their books aren't confusing enough.
Wow. Okay.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Ulrich and Bertha.
Maybe she changed her name. Maybe she just stopped somewhere and thought, I'm going to change my name.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously misprint. Okay. Hedrick points out that he stands up and he says, "There's no other coach today. In any case, it wouldn't stop for fear of that we was a bunch of highwaymen. Next settlement of note is Shogunhafen, but we'll not reach it before nightfall. And I'm not going to take these ladies through the woods in the dark. Best bet is to get back to Gumbertrike, which you get there before nightfall if you go now. And I'll grab the one of the horses that is still okay after I put that one down, and head up the road to Shogunhafen and see if I can't get Cartwright or another coach to go and fix this one. Unfortunately, the luggage is going to have to stay here."
Okay, so you're going to ride off to Shogunhafen, and what the girls? We escort the girls back to Grubentrike.
Grubentrike, yeah, if you can, please, yeah. Otherwise, I'm going to have to take them, and you guys are going to have to stay here with the coach, or head to Shogunhafen and then convince a Cartwright to come out in the morning, or another coach.
Okay.
At least I work for the Castle Rock coaches. I could possibly get another carriage.
At what point am I still unconscious?
Yes, you'll have to make an endurance test, please.
Okay.
They're challenging.
Healing drafts don't help at this point, do they?
No.
No, try a heal test.
Did it
in a
take
minute.
you below 0, or was it dead on 0 when you got hit?
It would have been, I think, like 1 or 2 below.
So it'd be a plus 20 to the critical roll. Okay, so let's see.
So I would have lost the initial 3, but be on 10, and then I would have taken 15, reduced
It's on the
by
part.
3.
So body, it would have been hit on the body.
So yeah, it would have been 2.
And I'll add 20 to this roll, which was a 32, so that's a 42. You've got a
That's plus 10.
wrenched collarbone.
Lovely.
Sorry, no.
Again.
That's a
You said plus
plus
20, didn't you?
Yeah, sorry. So that's a
That's
52.
52.
Cracked ribs.
Oh,
Cracked ribs. Okay. Fantastic.
Oh, he's an elf, though. He's never done anything strenuous in his life.
I'll put those on.
Thank you.
That's all right.
So, do you still want me to roll anything, or
No, hang on.
Oh.
Hang on.
I'm going to try heal on him just to get him conscious.
There we go. So you're not stunned because you are unconscious. So yeah,
If I do a heal test on him, would that be challenging or average?
average.
Am I allowed to heal myself?
Yeah.
Is he now conscious?
Okay, yeah. You get 3
Right.
wounds back, ALO, plus the intelligence bonus of Gizmo.
Oh, which is 3.
lovely?
Just to let you know, if you click heal, healing wounds on the dialogue, Scott, it'll actually tell you how many wounds you get back without looking.
So, what does a cracked rib do for me? Let's have a look. Does it inhibit my ability to spellcast?
Breathe.
It's a twisted back, essentially.
No, it wasn't. It was cracked ribs.
That's what I put up. Oh, for God's
You put it. It said twisted back, but you said cracked ribs and put cracked
Yeah,
ribs.
because
on.
you had to. Because you had to.
Yeah,
add
I'll
a
put
plus 20.
I'll put cracked ribs on. Where is it? There we go. So basically,
Where did
you
you
just
see-
get a stun condition, and it adds to your critical total. So if you go over
Lovely.
your critical total, you die. Essentially. And your
Okay.
your critical total equals your toughness bonus. So if you got a toughness bonus of 3, you can carry 3 critical hits before you die.
Yeah. So I've got 1 critical,
Yeah.
but does it inhibit my ability to cast spells?
No.
Excellent. Said I would like to try and cast regenerate on myself.
You certainly can, and because you're in the wilderness, I will do something a bit different.
Oh yeah, I've got the bonus, haven't I?
Yeah,
If you get any extra, it would be grateful.
hang on.
Yeah, I want to heal the horse as well.
Oh, that's dead.
Oh,
Wasn't
the
there one
one
that
with
had a
broken
broken
leg.
leg?
Yeah, but that was killed.
No!
he just put it down a minute ago.
Yeah, just
Why'd you kill the horsey?
because he put it down.
The horse. The horse.
Just saved him.
He didn't
Save
know
me
that.
instead. Hurry up.
He-
So yeah, what am I doing?
yeah, give us a sec. Give me a minute.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm trying to find the chart to see if
Oh. Bloody hell.
where is it?
Just take that off. No, I'm not feared. Go away.
Tell you what, I'll look in here. It might be quicker.
What's that?
Core rule book.
No. Go on.
Swirling winds. Here we go. Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You get a +10 to the roll
Sweet.
as Gaia winds start to swirl around you.
So what difficulty would it be?
You add a modifier +10. It'll be challenging.
Challenging, but +10.
Yeah.
How do I add this modifier?
In the modifiers bit on the left
Ah,
side.
right. Yeah. So it's a -10 right now, so it'll go to be a 0.
Yes, because you're fatigued.
Cool. Yeah. Got ya. Right, there we go. And then regenerate. Cast. Fuck you.
You do you have fortune points?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh no!
Gone from a minor
no.
to a major.
You're borne aloft by the winds of magic, floating 5 yards above the ground for 3 minutes. You can't move, but other people can pull you and push you around.
Well, you know what we're going to do then, don't you?
If left alone, you will fall 5 yards.
You turned into a balloon.
We'll attach you to Durox.
Put some string on him.
You attempt to channel flight then.
Okay. You still get a plus 10.
Come on, baby. Give me that flight.
Please.
Right, now let me fly.
Fly like an eagle. Was it fly like a bird? I can't remember.
Yes!
You can now fly for 4 rounds, which is less than 3 minutes.
How much is a round? Because my
around
road
6
thing
seconds.
goes 6 seconds. So 6.
Right, and so what I'm going to do with my flight is... how fast can I fly? What's my flight speed?
Your normal run speed, if you want.
In that case, I'm going to make myself fly back down to the ground, very close to the ground, and just kind of be just above the ground. My chin is nearly touching the ground. I'm just going to kind of hover along the ground so that...
Yeah, but when that flight ends, you'll then go back to 5 yards above the ground.
What, it will just pick me back up again?
Yes.
Why?
If it's been 2.5 minutes,
something.
we're no longer fearless.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah, it does say that. You will continually return to your levitating position if otherwise left alone.
Yep. So you...
Wait, what?
You can fly to the coach and grab hold of the wheel, and then you'll be closer to the ground. So when it ends, you'll be fine. But if your flight ends, then you will float back to 5 yards above the ground.
Yep, that's a fantastic idea. I'm going to hold on to the wreckage of the carriage to anchor myself down.
Okay. Yep. So yeah, you do that. And as you grab hold of the wheel, your flight ends, and your legs start to float up, but you keep hold with your arm linked round.
He didn't say rock, did he?
Now I'm looking for a rock to put on top of him.
And you link your arm round the spokes of the wheel to hold you in place, and your legs are just now floating up. And Hedrick, the last surviving coachman, looks at you and just goes, "What the blazes in Sigmar's name are you doing?"
It's just one of those days.
Oh no!
Right, are you going to get the ladies to safety?
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Does
I
he
do-
stop messing about?
Nope.
I do have one thing I want to do first. Once the algae stop pissing about and floating.
I can't get rid of the fear. Annoying.
What I want to do, Rob, is I want to have a look around at the wreckage and see if I would be able to try and reassemble bits of the carriage. Because I have trade engineer. I've got some engineer's tools. I might be able to do something that makes it functional.
Needs 2 new wheels.
Yeah, you won't. You've got nothing here that make it functional.
What about rocks? Chisel them into wheel shapes. Attach them.
I'm gonna go over the shit out of this.
I do also have the masonry skill and trade mason.
Stone wheels, yeah, he's a dwarf. He's a geology mason.
You haven't got time. It'll be dark soon.
You're saying I don't have the time to turn a boulder into a wheel? I can't just do that in 10 minutes?
No.
It's a dwarf. It's a trundle. That's like one strike of a pickaxe.
Okay, no, that makes sense. It would, yeah, okay. It makes sense that it would be faster for us to go and get help than it would be for me to craft an entirely new wheel out of stone.
It would, definitely.
It's close call, though.
Yeah. Right. Well, Helgi, stop pissing about. Get on the floor.
I'm trying.
Hedrick goes, right, as long as you get the ladies to safety before nightfall, I'm going to make it to the other town now. Because I don't want to be travelling through the night. And with that, and it gallops off down the distance.
Quickly
down
try
the
and
road.
heal. Oh, there we go.
And eventually, Alo's levitation problem ends, and you fall gently back to the ground. Well, it's a bit of a thump, but you don't take any damage. Ulrika and Bertha. So pick up what the luggage they can and start to walk back to Gubintrike. And on the way back, as you're heading that way, they say, "Well, when we get back to the town, we can stop at the Black Sheep. It's a tavern that some relatives of ours owned."
All right, well, that's something.
They're my auntie and uncle. They own the Black Sheep Tavern.
No,
And
free to stay there. That'd be lovely.
They'll probably, if you mention to them that you escorted me and my sister, they might let you stay there for free.
Well, that'd be very nice.
It'd save you as well at one point, didn't we?
Well, you are being very chivalrous and escorting us back. I wouldn't want to walk through these hills alone.
Well, you're not alone while we're around. That sounds fun.
And you make your way back to Gubintrike. And that's where we'll leave it for the night, guys. Thank you very much.
Cool.
Oh, thank you all.
Okay, so you all get that.
Hey!
And you all get 30 experience points for tonight.
Cool. Nice.
Nice.
I'll do that for Brunhild.
Adam.
Thank you.
And then 30 on top of that. So I'll do this.
Didn't get that. There we go. No, it says this. Oh, I see what happened. Being
That's
Scott must have clicked it at the same time and it moved it.
Yeah,
What?
that happens.
What? It's me, Josh, Chris.
Yeah, I clicked it. I thought I was the
Steve.
first one to click it, but because you clicked it just before I clicked it, it like moved the chat box up and I didn't click it.
Don't make excuses.
It was your fault, though, Scout.
Yeah.
That's like when we're trying to do initiative and I cannot hit my dice because it keeps fucking moving.
I can't believe I'm still struggling to cast spells so much.
I can.
I think they're getting better.
Yeah.
You are getting better.
I mean, there's no
Your
fun
arms-
if you just
your
cast
arms
them
are
without
working.
issue. And yeah, you do have 2 working arms, which is, a benefit over a couple of sessions back.
Yeah.
Some of you have 2 working arms at least.
Not everyone.
It regenerate as a casting number of 4. It shouldn't be hard to cast.
It shouldn't be.
I feel like my channeling's definitely better than my casting though.
Mm.
Well, does when you have other issues casting, do those issues also affect your channeling numbers? Like
Oh,
if
yeah.
you've got the malignant
Yes.
Yes.
thing, it affects both. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just because you're an elf. I mean, that would put me off.
I mean,
Yeah, they're typically bad at casting magic, aren't they?
if you look at Alo,
Yeah, but you're not a Ponzi elf. You're a dimwit elf.
Alo
I'm
is
never elf. 100 said I am.
Alo's a wizard His willpower is
questionable.
his willpower's at 46, which is average. His channeling is at 59, which is based off his willpower. His language magic is at 68, so he's not doing too bad. I mean,
You just need that one extra point in the channeling to get it up to that 60.
yeah, I
So you
mean,
can get a plus
Next-
6 on stuff.
next level, if instead of going to the next wizard level, Halo, you could, in fact, do this and go to guy around.
Is there any talents that would help him?
Yeah, I'm just getting to that.
Ah, there you go.
Just give me one moment, because you could actually go into Druid's Apprentice, which is a proper Jade Wind spellcaster. You might get a little bit more out of it that way. You don't have to, but you might. It's your choice.
Yeah, I could, but I think I would rather stick with wizard because I want to learn other magics, don't I?
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah.
Is
I'm
it
just saying-
etheric attunement that is good though?
I've got that 5 out of 5, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
And you
etheric,
still can't cast.
basically,
I've got all the talents I want.
so etheric attunement.
No, Adam.
Good night, mate.
Right, yeah, I need to disappear. I'll catch you guys in a bit. Cheers, Rob.
See you, mate.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes,
So let's see.
Bye, 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 bye.
Bye, 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 bye.
No, Chris.
Good
No,
night, Chris.
Bye, internet.
So yeah, so is etheric attunement adds success levels only if you're successful in the channeling. Is
Yeah.
instinctive diction, which is what you'll need for when you're casting it, actually using language magic, which will help a lot.
right.
Which is
And is
next
that-
level, I think.
Yeah, next wizard level, is it?
Yeah.
Cool.
So your next wizard level. If I
excuse-
come bring this up. So instinctive diction is master wizard. You also get dual wield, magical sense, and menacing. You do.
Oh, okay.
And dual wield is based off your agility. So if your agility bonus is a 4, you can actually take that 4 times. I mean, currently your bloody hell, your cracked ribs are giving you a minus 50 to your agility,
Yes,
minus
that I'm looking to remove them ASAP.
a minus 30 to your strength.
Yeah, I really need them gone.
Is your strength 0 then?
It's
Now.
3.
3.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm not doing very well. That's why I was desperately trying to cast Regenerate.
Yeah.
Oh, and then that's how you ended up flying. Right, yeah, I'm with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your broken body will last you 31 days.
Yes. Yeah, that's why I need that gone.
But unfortunately, you've cast that spell, and so therefore you're going to
I
have...
haven't actually cast that spell, though, have I?
Okay.
It's okay.
But also, like, you're able to-
Durox will protect you.
We're the party of cripples.
You start to feel like
being
it.
a cripple.
Yeah, it's not as useful if I can't, like, just cast it again and again.
Yeah, the thing is,
Yeah,
if that's the
on the
case,
same
then
person,
critical. If I allow you to keep casting stuff just to get rid of a critical wound, then critical wounds are pointless.
It's the perk of being a wizard. But also, like, I can
Well,
get
is there?
critical wounds from failing
That
to
is
cast the spells.
that is true.
And if I keep trying to cast them, I will keep failing them.
See,
Or end up with corruption. Who knows?
you haven't cast a spell yet, so I will say you can actually try again, but once it's cast and you've healed the wounds, then you can't do it anymore.
Okay.
Okay, is that fair?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Do you want to do that now or next session?
We'll do it next session.
Okay,
Because some stuff might happen again.
mate.
That's true.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going to happen. Before you all disappear, I can't reinstate this enough. It's really important to keep notes of people's names, places you meet, what you thought about them, what they are, who they are, that kind of thing.
We've been keeping very good notes, Rob. I think me and Joel between us have been going absolutely ham.
Excellent.
I've not been doing very hot on the names side of things. I've not been keeping names, actually.
Okay.
I've been taking names.
That's fine. If you need a name and you don't know how to spell it, let me know. I'll put it in chat. That's not a problem. Oh, I didn't know you could do that back to me.
What was that?
And I just found that out now.
Ooh. Okay, that's cool. Yeah.
I
But,
swear that said Brunhild definitely wrote story.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Right. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Nice one. Thank you very much. Yeah, they're going to come in handy a lot because I've played through the Shadow of the Horned Rat, which is the book after this, and notes are important. I can't stress that enough. For the Power Behind the Throne onwards, notes are going to be really important.
And I thought they were Father Marcus, Brother Martin, and Brother Roll, not Father Marcus, Plump Martin, and Hunchback Roll.
what can I say? I remembered them as